Give it a few minutes.
Okay. So, okay, so I can see ourselves.
May message ng mga anak ko. Nasaan na daw ang stream? Nasaan na ang stream?
Ayan, I think
We're actually live na.
Sabi ko kasi attendance sa mas.
I'm just making sure it's shared. Ayan.
Okay. So how do I do the
Let's
watch part?
wait. Yeah, let's wait for everyone while we share everything.
Mag-watch party ako, no?
Yeah.
Right, the watch part.
Yeah, let's wait for it.
Ayan. Hi, Juan Carlos Arroyo. So, Maki, I know na anak mo yan.
Oo, number 1 fan ko yan. Ayun ang tumulong sa akin, sobra.
Good evening. Good evening. Josie Marzo.
Oo, number 1 fan ko yan. Ayun ang tumulong sa akin, sobra. Hello, baby! Babies talaga. Hi, babies!
Okay, so I can see it there. Hi, good evening.
Hello, good evening po sa lahat po na nanonood. Sinashare lang po namin yung mga dapat po namin i-share.
Wait lang po.
So, okay na sa wall ko, okay na rin sa off.
I'll see. From mine, how come I couldn't do a share or watch party? Okay?
Teka lang, wait lang natin sa Maki. Let's give it a few more minutes, guys. Sa lahat po na nanonood na, we'd like to greet you. Good evening po. Happy Saturday. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday with us.
Maki Hao, please, dun kayo mag-watch with JC.
Okay ka na, Maki?
Yes, okay na ako.
Okay, sige, go. Cheers.
All right. So, hello everyone and good evening and welcome to Live with CheersMan. So, again, my name is Cheers Ibanez. So, for everyone who doesn't know me yet, I'm actually an online freelancer and I'm an online English teacher, and I also am a sales agent for the number one memorial service company in the Philippines, and at the same time, I'm a licensed financial consultant. So, yun. So, welcome. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday night with us. And again, tonight I'm joined by very lovely ladies who have been my friends for a very long time. And so, for tonight's topic and discussion, so we're actually going to be talking about working from home, which is the new norm of work. So bakit nga ba namin to naisipan, and why did we decide to collaborate and share with you our experiences pertaining to working from home? So, with everything that's happening right now, so Philippine Statistical Agency mentioned that back in April, diba, we had the highest unemployment rate of 17.7%. So that's the highest in recent history. And currently, yun, as of April pa lang yun. So there were a total of 7.3 million Filipinos who are jobless. So sa mga nanonood sa atin, so if you guys have a job, or if you're still working and you still have a source of income, so you should be thankful, and you should be um, counting your blessings still. All right. So, ang dami talagang mga nawalan ng trabaho ngayon. I know I have friends from the airline industry, 'di ba? So we also have friends from the hotel and tourism industry na nawalan ng mga trabaho. We also have people from the entertainment industry, 'di ba? Mga friends natin diyan. So, 'yun. And also mga seafarers, so sobrang dami. So, right now us kaming tatlo, yung mga co-hosts and guests natin for tonight, we just wanted to share with you, and we want to be able to be of help to others as well. So yeah. So thank you so much for joining us. So I can see some of you guys commenting. So yun, we want to welcome all of you. So feel free to also post your comments if you guys have any questions. So tonight we will be talking about yung mga basics also about working from home, the difference ng freelancer and working from home, yung kanya-kanya naming journey as people who work from home, and mga perks and all those things. Okay? So, before we proceed, I'd like to introduce to you again my wonderful friends. Also, they are lovely women who are blessed to bless others. So, unahin ko na. So we do have Miss Mappy Ribadomia. So she is the one of the administrators for online Filipino freelancers. So it's a very huge community also. So more than 20,000 members. Tama. And then also we do have Miss Maki Hernandez. She is currently, so she is a B2B professional. So she is the professional virtual executive assistant for a B2B acquisition for a US based company. All right. So guys, show us some love naman. Show this lady some love by clicking the heart button or like button, or just thanking them also for being with us tonight, kasi they will be sharing with us their expertise also about this particular topic. Ayan. So, siguro una sa lahat, so let's go to introducing ourselves then. So, una-una siguro, Mappy, so can you please introduce yourself to us? I know that a lot of sa mga nanonood sa atin are part of the off community or off page, and they may know you, but for the others, so please introduce yourself to us and tell us about your journey kung paano ka napunta to working from home.
Right. I've been working from home since 2019, and I'm one of the administrators for one of the largest freelancing communities here in the Philippines, which is Online Filipino Freelancers. So, hello po. If you haven't joined Online Filipino Freelancers, please do so. Just search Online Filipino Freelancers and it will come up. So, we have 200,000 members as of the moment, and
Oh,
we are
wow.
still growing. So, what we basically do in the community is make sure that we guide everyone to make sure that they have all the resources that they need as a freelancer or working from home, and it also serves as a community for experiences that we have with our clients, and even questions we accommodated in the community, and we also accept job openings ng mga HR professionals or even VAs that have um, clients who are looking to fill in the positions that they have. So I am an e-commerce virtual assistant, and also a content creator. So, but mostly my uh, service is or niche na tinatawag. I serve e-commerce. So, first ano ko palang na client is e-commerce. So, nagustuhan ko naman siya, so walang issue. And then regarding naman dun sa question mo kung paano nga ba ako nag-start, bakit ako
Right.
nag-start, it's because
Mm.
I really felt na I've been working since 2009. I'm the eldest from three siblings. And ever since, I never really felt that I belonged either in the BPO or in the corporate world. So I didn't like redundant work. And I have this hunger and thirst for learning. So, madali ako ma-bored sa mga tasks. So, kapag na-master ko na sa ayoko na. So,
Mhm.
ayan. Ayoko na nung, Hi, Mary! Hello! Long time no see. From HSBC. Hi, shout out. Anyway, so, ayun, nabully ako ng 2016. Not once, but twice. So, 2016 nabully ako. Tapos another bullying incident again. Well, slightly bullying incident nung 2019. Sabi ko, tigilan na natin tong kalokohan na to. Sabi ko, mag-work from home na lang ako. Ah, so ayun, nag-work from home na ako. And I'm very grateful and I'm happy that I'm successful in being able to thrive in this industry and make a living for myself. So, ayan.
Thank you, Maki. So, 'di ba, I'm sorry to hear about the bullying experiences that you've had. I actually didn't know that, so ngayon mo lang nga nasabi
Yeah.
sa akin. But yeah, so something bad could actually turn out also to be a good thing, 'di ba? Could lead you into a good thing. Na ngayon, because of that particular experience, so now you are where you are and you're happy and you're successful in the work from home platform that you do, and ang pinakamaganda din doon is you're also able to help others, 'di ba? So, sorry, I stand corrected pala. So you have more than 200,000 na members online Filipino freelancers. All right, so thank you, Mappy. And now let's listen naman to this other lovely lady. So Miss Maki Hernandez. So Maki, so again, please also tell us, introduce yourself to us, and also tell us about your journey to working from home.
Guys, hi, good evening. So, for those na hindi nakakilala sa akin, my name is Maki. It's M-A-K-I, Maki Hernandez. Okay, I'm the founder of Maki How, currently working as a professional virtual executive assistant with one of the CEOs of, the US largest chain company. So, okay, why I decided to work home based prior to that is nag-work ako sa BPO, 2 years with KGB, 4 years with HSBC, and 4 years with Capital One then. So why I decided to go for a home-based job is kasi is ilang beses na ako na hold up. So ilang beses na ako na manyak, and I have 3 kids who alam mo yun, kailangan nila ako sa bahay. So that's the reason why I decided to just work at home na lang. So paano ba ako nag-start? Okay. Just like you guys, nandiyan din ako before. I was a newbie before, okay? So, ang kaya ko lang i-share sa inyo ngayon is ano lang yung mga basics na ginawa ko. Paano ako nagsimula. So, una kong ginawa is I contacted a friend, which is JC. Hi, JC. Habang buhay kitang pasasalamatan. Juan Carlos Arroyo. Dagsain niyo po ng message yung tao yan. Napakabuting tao. Okay? So, JC, wag mo kung sasaksakin mamaya, maawa ka, okay? So, willing to help po yan. Isa po yan sa mga admins ng Makihaw. And Mean, if you're watching, hi Mean, isa rin yan sa aming admin sa Makihaw, okay? So, later explain ko rin sa inyo kasi we received so many requests to join our Makihaw group. And apologies po if hanggang ngayon hindi pa namin ina-approve sa inyo yung mga request nyo is because meron lang kaming, may notice muna akong gustong ibigay sa inyo bago namin i-approve yung request. Kasi if you're not willing to do that is baki-cancel na lang po, okay? Kasi ayaw po namin ma-stress. Pasensya na po talaga kayo. So there. So paano ba ako nagsimula? So ang ginawa ko is to connect with people na meron na ring home-based job. Kasi yun yung kailangan ko eh. I need to get knowledge from these people. So hindi lahat is re-replyan ka. Hindi lahat is matutulungan ka. Not because ayaw ka nilang tulungan. Wag po tayong nega, okay? Isipin po natin na minsan yung mga tao is busy lang sila. Wag pong mambabash or pag-iisipan agad ng masama ibang tao. Wag po tayong ganun, okay? So, nagkataon na merong isang tao which was JC. Si JC is, tinawagan niya ako agad. Te, what do you need? Okay, JC, I'm planning to have a home-based job. Paano ba yung gagawin ko? So, OA man itong pakinggan na habang kausap ko si JC sa phone, kasi alam ko yung time niya is very precious kasi this guy is paid hourly in dollars. Okay, so ang ginawa ko, I took that opportunity, may hawak kong ballpen at saka notepad, lahat ng sinasabi niya is nag-take note ako na hindi niya alam. So, unang sinabi sa akin ni JC is, okay guys, girl, ang kailangan mo, device, meron ka na bang laptop, may desktop ka ba? Wala. O sige, paano ka magsisimula mag-work from home? Okay? Di ba? Ano sabi niya sa akin? So, ay, okay, sige, sorry naman. So, next, sabi niya, syempre, kailangan mo tayo ng headset. May headset ka ba? Wala din. Ay, huwag ka nang mag-work from home. Eh, bababa ako na to, ganyan. So, next is internet, ganyan. So, yung unang ginawa ko is, nag-prepare ako. Nag-prepare ako ng mga device na kailangan. So, nung ready na ako, nag-take ako doon sa step 2 na sinabi sa akin ni JC. Maki, tanda ko noon kasi naka-notepad ako. Maki, mag-join ka ng mga mga pages, mga groups ng mga freelancers para makagain ka ng knowledge, which is yun yung ginawa ko. So, thank you sa off. Marami akong natutunan dyan sa off. And, hindi ako basher ng off. At hindi
I
ako
thank you.
mahilig mag-comment ng kung ano. Yes. Yes po, thank you. Thank you sa off. Marami akong natutunan. Silent reader po ako. Hindi po ako nag-join para mang-bash ng
Dapat
mga
nga
groups kasi
mag-invite
alam
po
ko
tayo
kung
sa
gaano.
mga ganitong silently, reader, tapos biglang nung nag-live na,
Correct.
baklang bakla, gusto ko yan.
Yes, eh. So, yun
Diba,
nga.
kulit
So,
mo
silent
all
reader ako.
gabi.
Marami ako nababasa mga nega na comments, ganito, ganyan. Hindi ako nakikisali. What for? Anong makukuha ko doon? Wala. So, ang lagi kong ginagawa, which I was trained with HSBC and Cap 1, if you have questions, kasi guys dito sa industry na to is importante yung maging resourceful ka, maging assertive ka, at maging efficient ka. Tandaan niyo po yung tatlong yun. Of course, yung pang-apat is hard work. Yun yun. So, pero feeling ko naman sa lahat ng industry, kahit office-based ka, kailangan mo yung mga bagay na yon para maging successful ka. So, ang ginagawa ko is, pag may nakikita akong post sa mga pages na yan, pina-follow ko yung mga susunod ng mga comments na merong sasagot ng tama. Pag wala, gagamitin ko yung katawan ko. Kasi binigyan ako ng katawan eh.
Katawan
So,
mo?
anong gagawin ko? Yes. Gagamitin ko yung katawan ko. Una ko nang gagawin is yung kamay ko. Bubuksan ko yung laptop ko o kaya yung phone ko. So, tatype ko
Lahat
sa
pa subukan
Google.
yun.
So, ganun lang tayo. Tatype ko sa Google yung tanong ko, tapos hit ko yung search, pang. Ayun na yung sagot. Ang dami-dami. So, ang ginawa ko is basa dito, basa doon, nood dito, nood doon ng mga tutorial. So, malaking bagay yon guys Kailangan nyo yan para mag-succeed kayo sa industry na to. So, sunod kong ginawa is, nag-sign up ako sa mga platform na nag-offer ng mga opportunity para sa home base. So, onlinejobs.ph. Next is Upwork. Grabe dyan sa Upwork. Nakadalawang submit yata ako bago ako in-approve. Nakakahiya, di ba? So, nag-send ako ng hundreds of application. Yun yung una kong ginawa. So, everyday nagsasend ako ng 10 applications. Kasi gumawa ako ng calendar ko eh. Gumawa ako ng goal ko. Gumawa ako ng target ko. So, 10
Alright.
applications yan everyday. So, after ko mag-send ng hundreds of applications, wala akong na-receive na invite, di ba? Kaloka. So, hindi ako tumigil. Kasi ito yung gusto ko eh. Meron akong gustong ma-achieve, meron akong gustong maabot, meron akong gustong makuha. So, ang ginawa ko, nag-send ulit ako ng another hundreds. Wala pa rin. Hindi ako OA guys Totoo tong sinasabi ko sa inyo. Hindi to OA, hindi to palabas. So, ang ginawa ko is, nag-send ulit ako. Finally, ayun na, dumating na yung para sa akin. So, ano yung sinasabi ko sa inyo guys? Bago kayo maghanap ng mga sagot kung kani-kanino, make sure or bago kayo manghingi ng mga sagot kung kani-kanino, make sure marunong din kayong maghanap. Meron din kayong effort. Thank you para doon, JC Yan ang lagi sinasabi sa akin ni JC, okay? Si JC hindi niya ako binigyan ng client. Ano lang sinabi niya sa akin? Ganito yung gawin mo. So, ang ginawa ko, nag-take note ako, umaksyon ako, at nilagay ko lahat dito, yung sinabi niya sa akin. So, ayun, nag-effort talaga ako, guys. So, ayun na nga, I started as a cold caller for 3 months. So, right now, I am an executive assistant and naghihintay lang ako ng certification ko because I'm still taking online courses to be certified as an acquisition manager. So, I have Makihaw. Guys, singit ko lang itong Makihaw. Ang Makihaw ay hindi kinakalaban ng off. Okay? Hindi po. Kami, lahat po ng members ng Makihaw ay member po ng off. wag niyo po kaming sipain, wag niyo po kaming i-horse kick, parang awa niyo na, mababait po kaming lahat. So, bakit ko bakit namin kinereate yung makihaw? It's because ang makihaw, so my name is Maki. So, sinishare ko sa page ko, sa personal Facebook ko, yung experience ko sa pag-work from home ko. So, eto na, nagsana sila, Maki how? Maki how? Maki how? Ay, sabi ko, okay, sige. Hindi ko sila masagot lahat. Hindi ko lahat masagot yung private messages nila. That's why I decided to create a group. So, akala ko, ten people lang to. Hindi ko ina-expect na umabot kami ng 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Hindi ko kaya. Guys, ang dami na sa akin ng 130 compared sa kanilang 230,000 na members. Sa amin 130 lang pagod na kami. Kaya be thankful sa OFA na hindi kayo kini-kick out kasi kami nag-auto kick talaga kami. Horse kick ang term namin doon. Yung
Mas
mga
malala,
maliligalig,
mas
yes,
malala
mga
pa
horse kick
pala
po
kung
kayo.
man horse kick talaga. Dang!
Yes, ma-horse po kayo ni Juan Carlos Arroyo. Why, guys? Ang Makihaw po ay hindi nagpo-provide ng free training. Hindi kami nag-offer ng webinars. Wala kaming university, wala. Lahat po ng ginagawa namin is kawang gawa. You need to understand na meron din po kaming trabaho, okay? You need to understand na may mga personal din po kaming na buhay. Ako, I have 3 kids, okay? So, I'm working in flexi schedule, pero may 3 akong anak. Let's say, may mga gawain din ako dito sa bahay since mag-COVID, wala akong helper. So, hindi namin kaya yung mga madaming tanong. So, sorry po, okay? So, lahat po ng mga nag-join sa amin, if you think you cannot follow instructions at hindi kayo resourceful, hindi kayo efficient, please, paki-cancel na po ang inyong mga request. Kasi hindi po namin kayo matutulungan dahil limited po yung time namin, hindi po dahil sa selfish kami. But, if you think you can follow instructions, if you think kaya mo maging resourceful, efficient ka, at hard work ka, feel free to join Makihaw. So, Makihaw po ay hindi agency. Ang ginagawa po namin is kami ay bridge between clients and worthy workers. Okay? Kasi marami po dyan na sobrang mga skilled talaga na deserve nilang magkaroon ng clients. Yun yung ginagawa namin. So, luckily, thank you po, Ms. Shane Legaspi, if you're watching, and Mr. Michael Mendoza, sa patuloy niyo pong pagbigay sa amin ng mga clients. So, in less than 60 days, ilan na yung mga nakuha sa amin. So they were hired directly ng mga clients and sa amin sila bumabalik because they're doing a great job. So anong nangyari? Etong habit namin na to na tumutulong kami is naging naging chain na siya. So etong mga nakukuha na, yung mga naunang na-hire na is ganun din yung mga ginagawa nila sa mga ka-members nila. Ha? Thank you guys galingan nyo kasi pag yung mga hindi umatan dito sinasabi ko sa inyo horse kick kayo mamaya. Lalo na yung mga maraming tanong. Okay? So, once again po, if you
Nag-accept mo
want,
na.
yes, once again po, if you want to join Makihaw, feel free to join, pero kailangan kayo ay resourceful, hardworking, efficient, and you know how to follow instructions. Thank you so much. Alis na ba ako? Cheers. Tapos na ako. Joke.
Of course.
Ay, akala ko tapos na.
All right. So,
Okay.
thank you so much for sharing. So for telling us about Maki How, and of course for also sharing with us your experience kung paano ka napunta to this industry, this booming industry of working from home. So again, sorry also to hear about your experience, 'di ba? Na hold up ka pala. So, yun. Just for everyone's benefit, so kung paano kami nagkakilala, kami ni Mapi, Maki, so we all came from the BPO industry. So, and we all came from the same company. So, many, many years ago, diba? So, and hindi ko alam kung if I, parang to share na lang din my personal experience, how I became, a home-based worker. So, siguro luckily hindi naman ako nabully and praise God dahil in my entire 12 years of stay in the BPO industry, never naman akong na-hold up. So thank you talaga for thank you for the guidance na hindi ko na-experience yun. But so yun, ako personally, so the reason I decided and ventured into working from home was because so yun, I live in Las Piñas and then yung office namin was in Alabang. So yung traffic talaga yung major reason for leaving the BPO industry. So like Maki and Mappy, I'm sure they're both thankful also for the experiences na naituro sa amin ng industry ang aming pinanggalingan. So sobrang thankful kami kasi the skills and the learnings and the habits na build sa amin, we're still using that right now even when we're already working from home, diba? So yun, so siguro stress din sa traffic, sobrang 1.5 hours one way, that's another 1.5 to sometimes 2 hours pa, lalo na pag mga Christmas season, like yung mga malls na dinadaanan sa Alabang Zapote Road. So yun, so imagine just spending 3 to 4 hours each day in traffic. Tapos yun, so syempre yun na din yung kasama na din yung stress sa work, tas yung ibang oras na tulog, 'di ba? So yun. And thank you, Maki. One thing I got from what you shared is that so kailangan talaga for anyone to be successful in working from home, kailangan unang-una is pagiging resourceful. So hindi po pwedeng asa lang tayo sa ibang tao na tutulungan tayo, 'di ba? So we all have the resources available to us. So yun. So we just have to use that. Okay? So pagiging resourceful, persevere din. So yun, imagine 100. Ilang applications yung sinend mo? Maki, 200
Hoy, ang
ba?
dami nun, 200 plus yun.
Right. So, grabe yung perseverance. So, actually, I tried also being a virtual assistant. I did virtue desk before. So, pumasa na ako sa interview and all that. And then, I was waiting for a client. May nagkumuha na sa akin na client. Pero, parang pinuput on hold pa niya. Gusto niyang start ako as a virtual assistant for him, ano, um, mga after pa ng Thanksgiving. So, kailan ba ang Thanksgiving? US Thanksgiving, mga September ba? So, after pa nun. So,
November pa. November.
November pa.
November.
So, I resigned from the BPO, from my company, June of 2007. So, 3 years ago. Ay, 17, sorry. 2017. So, 3 years ago. So hindi ko kaya maghintay ng from July, kasi July ako nag-start mag-training, tapos doon ako nag-interview to get the client. So hindi ko kaya maghintay ng ganong katagal. So meron akong mga in-apply mga online English teaching jobs nga, and yun, so they hired me right away and I started. So and I enjoyed doing that as well. So perseverance, resourceful, and ano pa ba? So dapat hardworking din. So I'm not sure kung ilang taon na yung mga lovely ladies that I am with right now. But when I was growing up, isa lang yung mentality na inaituro sa akin or yung upbringing na parang yung trabaho, it's really in the office setup. So parang nung una, kaya nagtagal din ako ng 12 years kasi I didn't know that there was this work from home, 'di ba? Na setup pala. So, yun. So, hindi ko alam kung paano niyo siya na discover. But yun, sa Facebook ko lang din na-discover. So ngayon, I think this is really one of the booming industry din. Basically, sa mga nangyayari din ngayon. And if you notice, guys, dun sa mga nanonood sa atin, so dun sa post ko kumbaga, to advertise this particular live session. So may quote ako doon na sinasabi, the moment that you step out of the house is already a risk in
Yes.
itself. So coming from a Pinoy worker, 'di ba, from the Philippines. So yun, sobrang I did this interview sa mga dati ding BPO professionals na kasamahan ko to ask them kung ano ba yung challenges nila, kung ano yung biggest problem nila. And that's what they actually mentioned as well, na yun nga, parang nanganganib or nag-aalala din sila for their health, which is understandable, 'di ba? But like what I said earlier, so kung may trabaho pa tayo hanggang ngayon and may source of income pa tayo, we should still count our blessings and be thankful, 'di ba? So what we're doing here right now is basically to hopefully inspire and provide the options na may pamulat sa iba na kagaya ko siguro na walang idea na po pwede palang mag-work from home, dun sa mga, lalo na dun sa mga nawalan ng trabaho. So to those 7.3 million people who are jobless right now. So if you guys, sa aming viewers, if you guys know of anyone who's like that, so please feel free to invite them. So we're still pushing, I mean, nandito pa rin to, so we're not, so nasa ano pa lang siya, nasa introduction pa lang po tayo. So tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung pag-uusapan natin. Alright. So yun. So, ano ba, ladies, ang mga work from home opportunities that are available right now? So, I think Mappy will be sharing with us yung ano talaga, yung nitty-gritty details of ano yung mga opportunities that are available, ano ba yung mga skills and background or experiences na kailangan. Tama ba, Mappy dear?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Sige. Start tayo ng share ng screen. Ayan. So, una muna, guys, can you see my screen? Ito lang.
Yes.
Present ko lang. Ayan. So, bago tayo mag-dive in this industry, so proper setting of expectations muna tayo. So, may dalawa kasing terms na ginagamit, freelance at saka work from home or work at home. So, usually, ang tanong sa amin dyan is there a difference? And to be technical about it, yes, meron siyang difference. So, pag sinabing freelance, you work on a per project basis and you do not settle with just one client. Or usually, you have multiple projects. Pwede naman din na freelancer ka pero marami kang multiple clients. And usually, it starts with weeks or it ends with 3 months. Depende kung ano yung magiging agreement nyo or kung gaano katagal yung aabutin for that project. So, and then usually it's paid one time. So, kung saan nasa Upwork ka, usually ang tawag dyan is per milestone. Or kung outside of Upwork ka naman, pwedeng kukuha ka ng 10% na down payment for the project itself. And then yung once na ma-deliver mo na yung project and the client is happy, doon ka na babayaran. So, yun yung tinatawag na freelance. Which is,
Mm-hmm.
most of the time, ano to, flexible. Flexible na schedule. Wala silang sinusunod na schedule. So, iba naman to sa work from home or work at home kasi ikaw meron kang specific na client tapos on a long-term basis. So, ongoing talaga yung contract mo, wala talagang end date. At the same time, may sinusunod ka na shift na dapat ganitong oras, online ka na para nakakausap ka nila for meetings. And then may specified number of hours, 8 hours, ayan. Usually yan, full shift na yan or 9 hours full shift. And then, depende pa rin yan sa magiging agreement niya ng both clients kung ilang hours ba? Kasi minsan ano on a trial period, minsan 3 hours lang i-require sa'yo or 2 hours lang. So, yun yung difference nung dalawa.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And then
So,
ano,
yun pala yung difference. Akala ko
sige.
pagka working from home ka, ano na, automatic freelancer. So, thank you for clarifying that for us also, Mappy. Thanks.
Oo naman. And then as we move on to the next, ito yung sinasabi mo kanina na 7.17% yung unemployment rate.
Mm.
This was already predicted by Negosyo University na this
Mm.
industry is expected to grow by 86% in 2021, 2022, and beyond, as you can see in the graph. Pero since nasa pandemic tayo, I think this number is no longer accurate. Kasi everybody is working from home. Even the brick and mortar businesses are now shifting to uh, working from home and making sure that their business survives in this pandemic. So, aside dun sa na-mention kanina, if you're going to be a freelancer or a work from home, dapat just quick on your toes kasi this is a new industry and we want to make sure that we properly set the expectations, no? Cheers and
Right.
Maki, na as much as we want to accommodate everyone,
Yes.
we want to be socially responsible as well. And this is something that we actually discuss in online Filipino freelancers na you really have to be as add ko lang dun sa kanina na banggit, you have to be assertive then to ask questions, especially if you don't understand the client's instructions and you clarify. Wala pong masama sa pagtatanong at hindi po natin hindi po natin first
Mm.
language ang English. So don't be intimidated by asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
So while we while we are on this discussion of proper setting of expectations, of course, we want to make sure that you perfectly understand what you're going. to
Mm-hmm.
in this industry, syempre kung merong pros, may
Right.
cons, 'di ba? So again, it's erratic and highly volatile and can be stressful, especially
Mm-hmm.
kung yung napili
Right.
mong skill hindi naman swak dun sa gusto mong gawin.
Mm-hmm.
So yan, nakaka-stress yan. Tapos madalas na-express in-express ng mga newbies or people who are generally curious about freelancing or working from home
Right.
yung
Right.
uncertainty. Kasi if you are coming from the BPO and the corporate, meron ka kasing contract
Right.
eh. And pag tinerminate ka, nire-redundate ka, di ba na-redundate tayo sa HSBC. So meron tayong nakuha ano, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Anong tawag dito? Severance pay.
Right.
And for working from home and freelance, walang ganon. Kasi we are not bound by any laws, unfortunately, since we are um, working in the internet. So, hindi siya governed ng any law of any country. And madalas wala siyang contract and you can have
Mm-hmm.
a client now and tomorrow wala ka ng client. Tapos, of course, walang benefits like HMO, walang holidays or holiday pay.
Right.
Tapos consider mo pa din yung outside factor like halimbawa mag-brown out ka diyan, walang aircon, o yan.
Right.
O ta's yung na-experience ni Maki na papasok siya dun sa industry from the beginning, wala pala siyang equipment, o 'di ba? So nahirapan siya.
Grabe.
Right. So hindi
Grabe siya.
pwede. So kailangan i-provide natin yung ano, 'di ba? Sarili nating mga equipments and yung mga kailangan natin for us to do our task. So yun. Tsaka I think dito din yung ano din, lalo na here in the Philippine setting, yung tama ba? If you guys could share also, so yung internet connection. So,
Naku,
Yes.
isa pa yan,
Mm,
Day. Kung
di
kayo po
ba?
ay nasa bundok, ay naku, mahirapan po kayo.
Right.
Hindi po sa
Right.
advisable. Although meron namang mga remedies like yung Wi-Fi repeater.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, hindi ako techie na person. So,
parehas tayo, hindi rin ako techie.
may mga so
Right.
kung hindi siya, kumbaga temporary lang siya pero yung sabihin mo yung parang lumakas talaga yung yung mismong ah, connection mo,
Right.
medyo mahirap siya. So, you'd have to be reliable. Tapos
Right.
syempre,
So,
kaya ko
kailangan,
hinuli yung pros kasi for me, personally, the pros outweighs the cons. Okay?
mm, mm,
Unang-una, wala ang traffic. Sabi ni Cheers, sa traffic daw siya. Diyos ko
yes.
dahil. So, I meant,
Woo!
ako sa
Freedom from
Laguna ako,
traffic.
nag-uuwian ako dati. True. Eh, dati nasa Makati, nasa Alabang tayo kasi yung office natin noon, lahat tayo taga-Alabang.
Mm,
So, ako, after kong mag-resign from Capital One, nag, na ano naman ako sa Makati.
mm,
So, imagine mo, from Laguna, tatravel ako 2 hours.
wow.
Tapos, normal yun, day job, na 8 to 5 na work. Tapos, naranasan ko yung tipong may pagbalyahan ako sa jeep, sa
Mm,
van.
mm, mm,
Tapos, nakatayo ka, uuwi ka na nakatayo. Tapos,
mm,
another 2 hours. So, imagine that 4 hours could have been spent with you earning here, working from home
right.
without ever going out or stepping out. And it's that 4 hours is being taken away from your family as
Right.
well or your children. So ayan, that's one of the things na priceless talaga. And
Yes.
ako, nabully nga ako, 'di ba? Ayoko ng
Mm,
politics. Ayoko na ng mga ganyang issue. Ayoko na ng mga drama. So iwas-iwasan na natin 'yan. Ayoko na ng mga ganong
mm,
eksena. So, yan. At syempre, walang dress code. So, kung gusto mong magtrabaho na naka-burlesque dyan, nakahubad, walang bra, walang brief, walang boxer, walang t-shirt, you name it. Pwede kang you can do it as long as hindi nakabukas ang iyong camera. Yan.
mm, mm,
Guys,
Tapos,
mag-share lang
syempre,
ako. Mapi, sorry, singit ko lang yung pagdating sa sa internet Sorry, ayoko man-miss to. Guys, make sure if makakakuha kayo ng client nyo, make sure yung internet nyo is napaka-stable, dapat stable. Okay, well, we need to accept it na ang internet natin dito sa Philippines is napakabagal at very expensive. Okay? So, it's, ako I have two internets. Tapos meron pa ako ongoing application with Convert. Well, ginawa ko ng nag-apply na ako for backup, nag-decide na ako na maglagay is because nahiya ako sa client ko. Glad is I have a client na kahit hindi ako pumasok, mawalan ako ng internet connection. So I just notify him ganyan. So yung client ko kasi is even if hindi ako pumasok ng one day dahil nag-brown out or nawalan ako ng internet connection, babayaran pa rin niya ako. He will pay me in full. Hindi niya ako kakaltasan talaga. Ganun kabait yung client ko. So ako na yung nahiya. So since mahal ko yung trabaho ko and ayoko na ng mga ganong ano, alam mo yung ganong eksena. So nag-decide ako to apply for alam mo yun, another internet. Tapos meron pa ako ngayon na pang third. So make sure guys, pag nagkaroon kayo ng client, tapos parang feeling nyo is medyo delikado yung connection nyo, make sure to get a backup connection para alam mo yun, maganda rin yung performance nyo sa work. Yun lang. Thank you. Charot.
Mhm.
All
Ako lang hiya.
The internet is
Marami
life.
natin. Yes.
So, ako flexible lahat ng clients ko. Flexible sila ng oras. As long as delivered siya or tapos
Right.
siya yung work ko, yung work output ko. They don't care kung anong oras ako pumasok. And they're very understanding, they're very kind. And the culture is very, very, very different from a Filipino office environment or BPO environment or corporate environment. It's very different. So they're more open, and this is where yung you call the shots.
Right.
Kung ang clients na mimili ng magiging employee nila, ako specifically namimili din ako ng client that I work with.
Diba? Right.
Kasi ano, kaya tayo nagwo-work from home or nagfe-freelance kasi ayaw na natin ng stress. So,
Okay.
it's not for me, peace of mind is just really priceless. And if you disturb my peace, I will make it a point to cut you off. So, ayan. Vast industry with lots of opportunities. So, ang natapos, well, hindi naman ako nakatapos. Undergraduate po ako, for those who don't know it yet. Undergraduate po ako with just 2 years in my course, which is BSHRM. Yes, walang KPIs, Mary Ellen.
Right.
Basta't
Ah,
output. Uh, and depende pa yon kung agency ka ba. Kasi meron naman ding mga clients na very granular din, no? Meron ako na-encounter na gano'n na tinitignan niya talaga kung ilan yung natapos ko dun sa pinapagawa niya. So, it's really dependent. And then, circling back, vast of industries with lots of opportunities. So, BSHRM ako, pero yung ginagawa ko na po ngayon is e-commerce, which usually is in Shopify. Or yung katapat dito, equal dito, if you are not aware of it, it's Lazada or
mhm,
Shopee.
mhm,
And then, imagine from BSHRM, I'm now doing content marketing, making sure that we give value to our customers, to our audience, and in our store. Making sure that we provide them with brand value and brand authority. And of course, when you're working from home, you have more time for yourself, family, and friends. And yes, pwede kang maging boss dito and have your own rules. Kasi kahit ako, whenever I talk to a client, it's not an employee mindset yung ina-apply ko sa kanila. It's
mhm,
actually it's actually partnership. I'm a collaborator. So, dun pa lang sineset ko na yung mindset nila na if you're looking for an employee na utos-utusan mo lang, ay hindi po ako gano'n. So,
mhm.
ayun.
All right. So thank you for sharing that, Mappy. So again, maganda to that you shared with us yung mga pros and cons, diba? So that people can definitely know what they're getting into. So, kumbaga, based on our own experiences din, kung i-weigh natin yung pros and cons, so, which one weighs more? O alin yung mas matimbang? Siguro, Maki. So, nabanggit nga yung mga cons na, syempre, yung internet, minsan, tapos yung walang HMO. So, I think that's ano that's one of the um, major reason kung bakit yung mga employed friends din natin, parang they fear being a freelancer. Kasi parang inisip nila, wala akong HMO, wala akong mga ganyan. So, 'di ba? Walang mga SSS, walang mga pag-ibig, ganyan-ganyan. So, I think
Well,
that's would outweigh. Yes, Maki.
yung mga SSS naman ng pag-ibig is, pwede mo naman i-continue yun eh. Yung mga ganon. Pwede ka naman mag-voluntary eh. So, pagdating sa HMO is, yes, hindi lahat is nag-offer ng HMO. Walang
Mm.
ganyan. So, kung malaki-laki naman yung pay mo is, why not get an HMO for yourself, diba? And for your kids. So, sa akin walang issue yung HMO. For as long as hindi ako na-stress. Hindi ako guys when I was working with HSBC in Cap 1, kung ang shift ko ay 10 p.m., I need to leave the house at 6 p.m. because of the traffic. So wala pa din yung prep time ko. I need to leave like 4 hours before my shift. Kasi hindi ako yung on the, hindi ako yung on the go na employee eh. Lagi ako maaga ng an hour. Nandun ako sa office before my shift. Ganun ako eh. So I need to leave the house 4 hours before my shift. So okay lang sa akin kahit wala akong HMO. Kasi if hindi ako nag-travel, nag-spend ng 8 hours, alam mo yan, para lang sa travel and to prep, to go to work every day, hindi ako nagbabayad ng pamasahe. Tapos, um, kasi ako tamad akong bumabay. Alam mo yun, mag-yossi break ka, kailangan pang mag-elevator. Eh, 15 minutes break mo lang yun. Hello. Ayoko ng ganun eh, di ba? Teng, bababa ka pa ng locker, my God. Bababa ka pa ng basement, kukuha ka pa ng yossi mo, ng lighter mo. Tapos lalabas ka, punta ka ng smoking area. So, nakaka-stress yung ganun. So, dito, dati di ba may mga fun run tayo? Gustong-gusto kong sumali. Gustong-gusto kong sumali ng fun run. Pero kaloka. So, yung breaks mo, kakainin yung time mo para mag-fun run ka. Pero dito, anytime na gusto ko mag-fun run, kahit madaling araw, pwede ako mag-lockout, pwede akong umalis sa upuan ko, mag-fun run ako. So, yun yung mga, tulad din yung sinabi ni Mappy, you're the boss. Alam mo yun,
Correct.
hawak mo yung oras mo. Pwede kang mag-strategize kung paano mo gagawin yung trabaho mo. So, ikaw yung utak ng ginagawa mo. Kumbaga, ikaw yung pinaka brain lahat ng ginagawa mo. Ikaw lahat bahala eh. So yun nagustuhan ko dun. Especially yung, hindi ko iniisip ano yung ginagawa ng mga kids ko at night. If tulog na ba
Correct.
sila? Meron ba silang kumot? Hindi ba sila giniginaw? Something like that. Din ako eh. So mother ako eh. Yun yung pinaka nagustuhan ko dito. So anytime pwede akong lumabas dito at i-check yung mga anak ko anong ginagawa nila at mahimbing na ba yung tulog nila. Ganon. So ang challenge ko naman is yun nga, yung nagka-prob ako sa internet. At saka yung challenge ko lang, eto, since love ko yung ginagawa ko, wala akong medyo nakikita na parang cons eh. Wala. Ang cons ko lang is pag nagtatrabaho ko sa gabi, tapos may mga narinig akong kumakaluskos, yun lang. Yun lang yung challenge talaga sa akin, guys. Pero
May
wala nang
manok ba
iba.
na?
Oh,
Right.
kasi mahal ko yung ginagawa ko. Alam mo yun, yun lang. Pag may mga creepy ako na tunog, narinig, o kaya umaalong na aso sa madaling araw, yun lang. Hindi ako mag-exage, pero yun lang talaga yung ano ko, challenge na ano ko. Pero if gusto mo talaga yung ginagawa mo, well, hindi mo napapansin yung iba, mag-focus ka na lang sa ano, positive side. Kasi ganun ako lagi. Dun, nitinan ko kung saan yung positive. So, yun lang. Pero kung pagpipiliin pa rin talaga ako, at the end of the day, hindi ako aalis dito sa four sides ng workstation ko na to. Pwede kong i-decide. Guys, ako lang gumawa ng sarili kong workstation, ganyan. So, yun nga lang, ang isip ang cons dito, ikaw ang maglilinis ng workstation mo. Ganyan. Hindi ka dati, nasa office base ka. Meron tayong tigalinis, di ba? Tigadampot ng kalat natin. So dati, bawal ka magpasok ng mga bagoong, ganito, ganyan, mga mangga, kasi bawal maamoy ni na TL, ganyan. Dito, kahit anong ipasok mo, pwede. Pwede kang kumain, anytime, ganyan. Ayan lang yung ref, bla, bla, bla. So, tsaka dito pwede kang mag-pretend. Di ba parang baliw-baliw lang, pretend. If hindi ka emotionally fit, hindi ka din talaga uubra dito eh. Kasi you're working alone. Isa pa, you need to do something. You need to create something for yourself na motivate mo rin yung sarili mo araw-araw. Kasi wala kang kausap. Nagtatrabaho ka
Correct.
mag-isa. So ako personally, yung ginagawa ko, nagbibihis ako every hour, parang gano'n. Parang sira lang, 'di ba, every hour.
Toroy,
So,
fashion show.
so, yung ginagawa ko guys, ito yung tip ko ha, para hindi ako tamad-tamarin. Make sure pagising ko, maliligo ako. Hindi ko sinasabi guys na itingayahin nyo ha. Ito lang yung sa akin. Ito lang yung nag-work for me, okay? Malay nyo mag-work din sa iba sa inyong mga nanood dyan. So, yung ginagawa ko is, pagising ko, naliligo ako, ganyan. Tapos nagbibihis ako, ganyan. Kasi I'm attending meetings din kasi na, alam mo yon Zoom meetings din with the clients, ganyan. Kaya recording sa akin yung magbihis ako once in a while. So naging habit ko na siya. So parang feeling ko is nagtatrabaho pa rin ako. So paglabas ko ng room, doon, magpapalit na ako ng pajama, magpapalit na ako ng pambahay kasi nagsiset din ako ng boundaries, sarili ko is, yung discipline ko is, pag nakabihis ako, ibig sabihin magtatrabaho ako. Ang challenge dito, nasa bahay ka, hindi ako nagtatrabaho from bed. Hindi. Kasi ang weakness ko, kapag may bed at malamig, ang kasunod nun ay orlok. Kaya hindi talaga ako nagtatrabaho sa bed, guys. Ayoko talaga. So, dito lang ako lagi. So, yun lang. Pero guys, it's up to you kung we're not telling you na hoy mag-home base na kayo, hindi. Bahala kayo sa buhay nyo. The reason why we're here is to offer guidance lang din naman. If you want to get well, sinabi din namin to kanina, di ba? Paano kami nagsimula. Kaya kayo wag kayong mag-PM sa amin, how. Kasi jombag talaga kayo sa akin, ha? Mga newbies ng Makihawa, make sure that you're here at narinig niyo to. At pag kayo ay nag-message pa sa akin ng how de Carabao, kick horse kayo sa amin, ha? Remember that. So, yun lang. Yun lang naman, cheers. Wala na.
Thank you, Maki, for sharing. So, in other words,
Okay.
mas matimbang pa rin sa'yo yung yung working from home.
Yes, hindi na ako alis dito. Forever na ako dito. Cheers. Dito na ako tatanda. Sabi ko nga sa'yo sabi nga sa akin ng client ko is kahit maghirap siya is hindi niya ako pababayaan. Hindi ako magugutom kasi he'll make sure na ipapasa niya ako sa kanyang mga friends. So, dito na lang ako. Hindi na ako maghahanap ng iba pa talaga. Kahit na let's say nagtatrabaho ako na mag-isa, ganon. Kaya it's important din na if you're planning to land for a home-based job, make sure you are connected with people na ganito rin yung trabaho. Why? Kasi nakakatulong to eh. If kailangan mo ng kausap, messenger mo lang si ganito. At saka pag ganito, hindi ko nahuhuli sa Facebook, hindi ko nahuhuli sa mga updates, ganyan. Lang yung phone mo sa tabi. Pero guys, disiplina din, di ba? Ganyan. Ako nga friend ko yung boss ko sa Facebook, friend ko siya sa Facebook. Wala siyang pakialam, kahit nakikita niya, oras ng tatrabaho ko, nag-keme-keme post ako, ganyan. So, minsan, nag-comment siya sa post ko, sabi lang niya, working hard, tas may belat. Sabi ko, yes. Ganyan. Kasi alam mo, wala akong timestamp din. Wala ako yung mga ganyan-ganyan. Wala. Hindi niya nakikita yung ginagawa ko. Pero kahit wala akong ganyan, is, pinakita ko sa kanya na pwedeng-pwede niya akong pagkatiwalaan. Paano? Binigyan ko siya ng magandang output. Binigyan ko siya ng maayos na trabaho. Kaya hindi niya ako monitor talaga. It's puro tiwala lang. So yun lang. So hindi na ako alis dito. Mag-home base na ako forever and ever.
Amen for that. So yeah, so kagaya nga ng comment sa atin ni Mary Ellen Aquino kanina, 'di ba? So parang no KPIs, basta may output. So wala tayong key performance
Correct.
measure tayo with. And going back dun sa question ko nga na yun about sa HMO, which is actually one of the major reasons kung bakit ayaw din umalis sa employment nung mga friends natin, 'di ba? Ako personally, so ako tinutuloy ko 'yon. So since I started becoming home-based 2017 up until now, so tinutuloy ko yung pag-ibig ko, yung SSS, yung PhilHealth, and surprisingly, actually iniisip natin na baka mahal yung mga individual na HMOs. But actually my personal HMO, so I only pay about 5,000 plus per quarter na siya. Tapos so that's more or less mga 20,000 per year lang. And yet I have the same HMO benefits na nakukuha natin dati when we were still part of the BPO industry. So yun, so nasa sa'yo lang naman din talaga yun. Gagawa ka lang ng paraan at hahanap ka lang ng way.
Mm-mm.
And yun, so with the income that we're getting, nako-compensate naman or kayang i-cover yung mga pagtutuloy ng mga bills na yun or yung even the HMO. And in addition, one thing I also really love about working from home is kaya kong dalhin kahit saan yung trabaho ko. So,
Mm-mm.
di ba dati, issue din natin yan na parang gusto mong magbakasyon. Like ako, my family lives in, stays in Cebu. So dati, nung sa 12 years sa BPO, pahirapan yung pag-apply ng vacation leave, 'di ba? So tapos
Mm.
minsan,
That's another
yeah,
thing, nakakaloka yan.
right. So sobrang swerte na makauwi ako ng once or twice a year dun sa pamilya ko sa Cebu. But now, with me working from home, so ay nakaka-travel ako, nakaka-uwi ako sa Cebu mga 3 to 4 times a year. So parang almost every quarter na ako nandun. Tapos aside from that, nakakapag-travel din to other places in the Philippines, or last time nakakapag-abroad din. And yun, even na nandun ako sa Cebu, kaya ko pa rin magturo sa mga students ko, as long as I do have internet connection. So, yun yung para sa akin, pinakamaganda din, na benefit ng working from home. So, ikaw naman, Mapi dear.
I think na-answer ko na yung question kanina na I just wanted to be left alone.
Surprises din eh.
Girl,
Tsaka masabi mo nga,
girl,
Kasi
i-remind lang, girl, i-remind lang kita, meron ding mga ibang creature na katulad namin na hindi ka bibigyan ng sakit ng ulo. Charot!
tsaka
Di ba?
at tsaka nung nabully kasi ako from extrovert, naging introvert talaga ako. Nag-close off ako sa mga tao. That's how bad it was. And it really made me change my perspective, change my mindset. So, sabi ko, tigilan na natin tong kalokohan na to. Not a lot of people will deserve the kind of passion that I give eh. And a lot of
right,
people that I've worked with before in HSBC, in Capital One, Uber, AXA, they really see me as passionate talaga eh. Kahit dito na nagtuturo ko ngayon, passionate talaga ako. Kasi, very detailed talaga ako magturo. So, it might be intentional or unintentional. And again, just to properly set the expectation, I'm not a coach. I don't mentor people, but I do guide people to the best of
Mm.
right,
my capabilities and resources. And if it's something na that will give value and contribute to the lives of others, I make it a point to provide time or set time.
right,
Because I'm simple but extraordinary and significant. Um,
right,
Inadapt ko yung ano na yun, yung tagline na yun because you can be simple, you can choose to be simple. And it's not because I'm making it as an excuse. It's just that it's my preference. And like we've been telling you before, that this webinar is all about making sure that we provide with the proper setting of expectations when you start your journey with working from home.
right.
So we all have different reasons of working from home, and I'd like
Mm-hmm.
to let you guys know, may it be in online Filipino freelancers or Maki How, that you do not need validation. Whatever your reason for working from home,
Mm.
leaving your current work,
Correct.
by BPO or corporate,
Right,
we don't have the right to judge you at all.
right,
So we can provide you a different perspective, but we all have different needs. And at the end of the
yeah,
day, ikaw lang naman yung makakapagsabi what's best for you and your family. And minsan kasi merong mga members that will come to us and tell us, Miss Mappy, tawag ko na lang po yung work from home or freelancing kasi nahirapan na po talaga ako eh.
mm-hmm.
Mm.
Babalik na lang po ako sa work, sa BPO or sa corporate. And that's okay. There's nothing
Mm.
wrong with that. It's we all have choices to make. And at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
if you feel that is best for your family, then go. Because nobody knows that better than you, what's best for your family.
Right. So, kumbaga, you know how to assess yourself, diba? So, siguro my
And
next question, sige.
sige, go.
My next question, so nabanggit mo na nga, so does that mean to say that working from home is not for everyone?
This is based on my personal opinion. It does not reflect the whole entirety of online Filipino freelancers. Gusto ko lang pong mag-disclaimer
the
dyan.
views,
Ala,
the views and opinions of the
ala
host
the boy. Ala the boy.
do not necessarily reflect ganyan. The views and
Ah,
Yes.
opinions. of the
Uh-huh.
management, the network, mga ganon.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, for me, it's not for everyone. Let's say, for example, engineer ka, you really contribute to the society. Syempre, kung lahat tayo ay nagwo-work from home, parang networking. Kung, kung lahat po tayo nagbebenta ng ano, I have nothing against networking, by the way.
Mhm.
Lahat po tayo na meant for that, di lahat tayo yumaman na, may millions na, di ba?
Right.
Eh, and if everyone is, let's say for example, you are validly contributing to society in such a way that you are fulfilled with the work that you do, and you're really happy about it and you're passionate about it, then and you are okay with what you're earning right now, then that's okay. You don't
Right.
need to shift. Kasi ano with with this pandemic, a lot of content is really out there right now. And the thing is, what you consume can either be could influence you, and what it will become you. So,
Right.
minsan kasi talaga wala naman talaga sa loob mong mag-work from home or
Mhm.
mag-freelance. Tapos biglang nakita mo na lang na nasilaw ka. The shining object syndrome. Yes,
Right.
nasilaw ka na may nag-post ng dollars. Uy, six figures. Gusto ko niyan. Tapos yung setting of expectations mo pagdating doon, it's not at par. And at the end of the day, we are talking about livelihood. So we want to make sure that we properly set the expectations. That for me, yes, hindi siya for everyone. And it's just sad na we want to accommodate everyone, but it could be because you don't have a skill set yet.
Mm.
It could be because it's not fit for what you want.
Right.
And circle back lang ako dun sa kanina na it really it's you need to have a mental fortitude then,
Mm.
kasi ang kausap mo, ang ka-meeting mo lang is sarili mo lang. Gusto kong ikaw kung
Right.
extrovert ka, tapos naghahanap ka ng company, yung marami kang katsukaran, marami kang kachismisan sa station mo, marami kang
Mhm.
kayo si buddies, it's not something na advisable. And yung depression din kasi is rampant for working from home or
Mm.
freelancers. So you really have to make sure that you really want this. And it's not us discouraging you, it's us telling you what you are going to expect. Yun lang naman yun.
Thank you. Thank you. How about you, Maki? Anong
Um,
opinion mo? Is working
yeah.
from home for everyone?
Okay. Disclaimer. All views expressed, okay, charot, are my own and do not represent charot. Okay. So this is for my own opinion ko to. Okay. So since pandemic, okay, so marami sa atin is affected sila sa work nila, especially OFWs. Alright.
Right.
So, my brother, napakabait na brother, dahil napauwi, eto mga kasama niya sa Saudi, ang ginawa niya ay pinagsisend niya dun sa mga ka-work niya before yung makihaw at nag-start yung mga tao na to na mag-send ng request to join our group. Sabi ko, kuya, anong gagawin ko dito sa mga to? Anong gagawin ko? Bakit inano-ano mo ako? So these people are starting to send me a message na, ma'am, nirefer po kami ni sir. Ang sabi po nila is, may agency kayo for call center. Hala, ang kuya ko, magpapasa na lang ng message, mali-mali pa. So, hello, kuya. So, well, I can say that it's not for everyone. If wala kang willingness
Mhm.
na ito yung dapat mong gawin. But, if you are determined and willing ka na mag-shift ka ng ano mo ng work mo and gusto mong ma-adopt etong new norm natin, which is work from home, feeling ko naman is makakahanap ka ng para sa if you
Mhm.
will just follow yung mga tips natin. Alam mo yon, meron at merong darating meron, yes, meron at merong darating para sa yun kung naghahanap ka. Kasi kung naghihintay ka, wala talagang darating para sa yun yung ano ko guys ha. So yes, it's not for everyone if hindi ka determined
Right.
at hindi ka talaga willing. Pero pwede sa lahat if you are willing and may goal ka and determined ka. Yun yung para sa akin ha. Thank you.
Thank you, Maki dear. And yeah, tama yung mga points nyo, no, ladies. So, unang-una, yung sabi nga ni Mapi, so hindi pwedeng lahat tayo work from home, di ba?
Mm.
So, imagine nyo lang, in the middle of pandemic, yung mga doctors and nurses, lahat yun, ano, yung mga
Naka-work
frontliners
from
natin,
home.
puro work from home.
Yes.
Kumusta naman tayo nun, di ba? And yeah, actually, tama. So, tama din yung sinabi ni Mapi and ni Maki na you have to really be determined, diba? So, hindi po pwedeng masilaw ka lang, maengganyo ka lang dun sa mga post na nakita mo na in dollars yung kikitain mo, six figures. Yes, you can do that. And yes, pwede mo talagang kitain yun dito. But me personally also, nung bago pa lang din ako sa, sa work from home, so parang naisip ko nga, parang yung mga yung mga ano tawag doon? Yung mga laban na mga ano how should I say that? Yung mga commuter warriors na nahihirapan sa
Mm,
EDSA, 'di ba? Parang inisip ko, sana lahat na lang po pwede. Sana po pwede na lang lahat mag-work from home kasi nakita ko yung benefit na parang ang laki ng natitipid ko kasi yung pagkain ko dito na lang sa bahay, hindi na ako namamasahe. I don't have to buy
Correct.
clothes para magpakita sa mga kasamahan ko sa work na eto yung may bago akong damit, may bagong shoes or whatnot. So, laki ng naiipon. So, from 12 years of being in the BPO industry compared to now, mas nakaka-save talaga, 'di ba? Pero na-realize ko din hindi nga talaga siya para sa lahat kasi unang-una kailangan din talaga ng discipline, 'di ba? So, gaya ng sinabi ni
Mm.
Maki kanina, so pag nakita mo yung bed tapos malamig, so pwedeng-pwede kang pwedeng-pwede kang
Tulog.
matempt na
I think so.
matulog, 'di ba? So kung tulog ka na lang ng tulog sa bahay, wala ka nang kinita. So kaya kung ganun yung klaseng habits or kung ganung klaseng behavior meron ka, then working from home is not for you. Okay,
Hmm.
tama?
May question tayo, cheers, from one
Ay.
of our for one of our viewers. He's an OFW. Hi, Mark Raymond Katulay. So his question is, I'm new here and been wanting to work from home or be as a freelancer for some time already, especially when this pandemic occurred. Just one question: when to transition to work from home? Part time with your work or go all the way, which means file a resignation and hope you find a client. Can you give me some insights and experiences? So, hi Mark. So just to answer your question, based on my experience, ako kasi gaga kasi ako eh. Nag Oo. So, anong nangyari kasi sa akin, I've been with working from Uber for 2 years, tapos nag-decide na ako na magre-resign na ako.
Mhm.
Tapos nung nag-resign ako, nalaman yun ng dati kong boss from AXA. Sabi niya, balik ka na lang sa akin. Sabi niya ganon. Sabi ko, ako naman si Gaga, okay, sige, babalik ako. Ayun, nabully ulit ako. Di wow. Hindi nung nabully ako. On the last day of my sixth month. So, di ba sa labor kasi natin, pagka lumagpas ka ng one day after your sixth month, ikaw ay regular na. Whether
Right.
regardless kung may pinirmahan ka or wala. Ayun, nag-attitude. Di sabi ko, ay decline ko na lang po yung regularization offer. Tapos yan, hindi na ako bumalik. Pero, dahil ganun nga yung nangyari, wala akong ipon. So, please lang, huwag niyo po akong gayahin na, ano po, bago po kayo mag-transition from working from
Yes.
home, you
Mm.
really have to have you're financially
Yes.
capable and ready.
Mm.
Right.
We are currently in the pandemic right now. So,
Mm.
kung mahirap po dati, 2019, it's already difficult to get into
Right.
this industry. And it's twice difficult right now because everybody is working from home. And we are now more than ever prone to abuse from clients and even sadly our co-Filipinos who are agency workers.
Mm.
So it's good that you are here, Mark, and we are able to provide you insights and properly to set yung expectation mo. And then, puwede kang mag-start as part-time. Yes, very advisable 'yan. Ang hirap lang kasing humanap din kasi ng part-time, eh. Most of the time, ang hinahanap talaga nila is yung stability and availability na you can provide them the number of hours that they need you to be online. Pero kung kaya mo namang yung tinatawag natin mag-multitask, then go for it. Tapos test mo yung waters. 'Pag nakita mo na, "Uy, okey 'to," then go, go, go. Go, go, go ka na. And then for me, I always believe that you don't put your eggs in all of your eggs in one basket. So ako, multiple clients ako for the main reason na ayokong umiyak pagka iniwanan ako ng isang kliyente. So I have four clients right now, and to be honest, hindi naman po sa pagiging insensitive during this pandemic. May mental bearing din kasi yung pandemic right now. And I don't want to be overwhelmed anymore. So ako, nagpapasa ako ng client. And disclaimer lang po, hindi po ako nagpapasa at nagre-referral ng client. Kasi most of them are from Upwork. So, ayun. So, kung hindi po, wag niyo po akong i-PM para mag-ask ng trabaho. We teach you how to fish. We will not give you fish. Ayun lang. So,
Right?
ayun lang.
So, gusto ko yung sinabi ni Mapi, no? So, Sir Mark, first of all, thank you. This is a really, really good question. So, I'd like to second yung sinabi ni Mapi that you really have to assess yourself also. So, importante, you have to ask yourself, do I have emergency fund set up? So, 'di ba? Kasi hindi mahirap ngayon na bigla-bigla tayong aalis na lang sa trabaho natin, 'di ba? Kasi yung iba na kumbaga forced sila because they got kumbaga laid off from work. So tayo na meron pa tayong trabaho, so dapat hindi natin siya basta-basta binibitawan. So you have to assess yourself. So depende kung you have a family, so do you have a family to support? So if let's say you resign right away from your OFW job, 'di ba? Kung kakayanin niyo ba, gaano katagal niyo kakayanin? Kasi hindi kasi na pag resign tayo automatic na makakakuha tayo kaagad ng work from home na job, 'di ba? So, Maki also shared her experience na parang ilang linggo and ilang applications muna din yung sinamit niya before a client responded and got her, 'di ba? So, Maki also mentioned na po pwedeng yung i-try na part-time muna. And then if it works for you and you already have your clients, 'di ba? Na regular clients na magbibigay na sa'yo ng income, then that's probably when that you should consider giving up your OFW job. So, Sir Mark, we hope that that answers your question. And again, we thank you so much for uh, asking this question. Ay, Maki, meron ka pa bang idadagdag pala?
Wala na, Sir Mark, I second the motion. But if you need guidance, feel free to ano na lang, join our group. Makihaw. Yun lang po, sir. Thank you. Kahit hindi po,
Meron
ayun,
pa.
sorry, kumuha kasi ako ng tubig. Sir Mark, okay, feel free to join Makihaw. Na-appreciate yung gantong tao, mga OFW, malapit yan sa aking puso. Okay? So, sir, thank you so much for your question. Yun lang.
Yes. So,
Ayan, may
yes.
follow-up question tayo. Maganda yung discussion natin. Sabi niya, from Ezra Tess Guevara. Hi! Thank you for watching us right now. I think she's from off. Member din siya. So, paano niyo po napagsasabay ang clients? Hello, Renel. Hi! Shout out lang. So, yan. So, sorry, back to the question. Paano niyo po pinagsasabay ang clients, though given na ang time management, pero yung for clients, ganun, like, hindi po ba sila nagtatama ang schedules nila? Sa interview pa lang, sinaset ko na yung expectation na multiple clients ako. Tapos, tinatanong ko sila if flexible ba sila or hindi. Kasi kung hindi sila flexible, it's a no. So, one of my client, at saka ako, sa gabi kasi talaga ako nagtatrabaho. And here's the thing, my clients pay me, hindi siya on a per hour basis eh. There's a client that pays me on a weekly basis regardless of how many hours that I have worked. So, example lang po 'to ha, example lang. Halimbawa, yung isa kong client kunwari lang na, binabayad niya sa akin is $100 regardless kung nag-work lang ako sa kanya ng 30 minutes o 1 hour, per week 'yon. So, in a month nakakakuha ako ng $400 in a month. So, gano'n siya. Tas meron naman akong isang client na tinatanong niya ako, ilang number of hours yung kailangan mo for this month. So, buong month naman yung pag-uusapan namin. Sabi, kailangan ko ng 20 hours. Tapos sa kanya ko babayaran in advance. Tapos pagka kinulang ako ng oras, sabi lang ako sa kanya, can I file OT kasi kailangan ko pa ng oras. Yan. So, yun, that's another payment scheme. Tapos syempre meron din akong by the hour. By the hour naman is I make sure lang na magta-time lang ako kapagka wino-work ko yung work niya. Usually, ano yan, available yan via Upwork kasi meron akong clients from Upwork and meron ding by milestone. It's similar dun sa weekly. Weekly na pay. So, ayan. So, ah yes, time management given na yun, pero it's not as simple as it seems kasi
Mhm.
there's a technology behind that. Medyo, ano na yun, malalim na yun, yung time management. Kasi I know, I really took a course for that. So, journaling and scheduling for the whole week sets you up for success. When you write it down in a piece of paper, it's more likely to it's more likely that you will follow it and you will follow through and it will come through. So kung yung mga dreams and goals nyo po, that's really advisable for you to write it down either in a journal
Mhm.
or whiteboard or in a notebook para nasa-set nyo yung goal for yourself. So ayan.
Thank you. So I guess yung next naman Maki and Mappy. So for those na ready na parang gusto na talaga nila mag-work from home, 'di ba? So I guess the next question that they might ask would be ano ba yung mga requirements, 'di ba? So ano ba yung mga kailangan ko at what skills and experiences do I need to have for me to be able to get hired by a client, 'di ba? Tsaka ano yung mga syempre kailangan din yun ng mga technology, 'di ba? So kagaya nga ng na-share ni Maki kanina. So, tinanong siya, "O Maki, meron ka na bang ganito, ganyan?" Eh, wala pa. So, paano ka magsisimula, di ba? So, I think, Maki, you have some slides also to share with us.
Sabi niya sorry, may follow-up question lang
Ay,
si
sige.
Ezra Des. Sabi niya, like negotiations din po with client. Upfront ako makipag-negotiate sa client. Very assertive ako na kapag kausap ko yung mga client, you cannot bully me. Iba na po ngayon. Iba na po ngayon work from home and freelancing. Pag kami nabalita ko ng client, tineterminate ko po. So, ayun lang. So, kailangan maaga pa lang sinasabi ko na sa kanila na magta-time, pag per hour yan, sinasabi ko sa kanila na nagta-time lang ako kapagka magwo-work ako sa trabaho mo. Hindi ako magta-time pagka hindi ako nagwo-work sa trabaho mo. And at the same time, yung deadlines din kasi. Tatanungin ka naman nila kung kailan nila, sasabihin naman nila kung kailan nila kailangan yung output na yun. And you just have to deliver. So, ayun. So, share ko lang ulit yung screen ko. Uh, and present lang natin to. So, hindi ko na i-discuss yung yung mindsets kasi we've been talking about it
Right.
for the past hour na. But I will shift to saleable skill on the online market. Dito na papasok kung ano yung mga dapat mo kasing ibenta or
Mhm.
i-offer. So, yan. Dun muna tayo sa basics kasi I've categorized it into three. So, basics ako, na in-offer ko nung una is customer service. Ayan, yung mga normal na yung email, chat, phone. Tapos kasama din yung chat support dyan. Meron ding administration support, yung tipong lahat ng admin work sa'yo ipapasa ng client, ikaw yung gagawa. Like yung calendar management, yung meetings, ayan. Tapos yung mga proper filing of documents, letters, yan, sa'yo ipapagawa. Bookkeeping and accounting, yes, si Mami Josie Marshall is currently watching right now. So if you need bookkeeping services, feel free to PM her. Nax, may pagpaglag talaga. Siyempre,
Go lang.
article writing, which has been existing for the longest time. And it's hindi naman siya it's in between yung article writing kasi you'd be writing for a few words lang or captions lang. So meron din naman na yung talagang full article and per words po yung bayad dito sa article
Mm.
writing. Per words. So, kung halimbawang 1,000 yung ano, yung words na ipapa-write sa'yo, merong equivalent nun for words din na ano, na bayad. 'Wag niyo lang pong dadayain, ha? Kasi may mga gano'n, eh, dinadaya, eh. So, hindi ko na po ituturo 'yan dito.
Right.
What you don't know, doesn't really ano, will not hurt you. And technical skills, ayan. Ako, I have both. I have basics and technical skills. I have graphic design. Yes, marunong ako niyan. And graphic design is very, very, very broad.
Mm-hmm.
Same with web design. Depende kung anong web ba yung i-work mo. WordPress ba yan? Yung tipong from scratch talaga. Yan. Web developers. Yan. QA developers. Yung QA developers naman is yung ano, yung mga nagte-test ng systems kung yung or nagte-test din ng app. Tine-test nila kung functionally working ba yung system na ginagamit mo, yung system na binibuild mo, yung app na binibuild mo, is it behaving properly according to the expectation of the client? Facebook ads, yan. Highly valuable skill din yan, yung Facebook ads. And then chatbot. Yung pag-build ng chatbot at saka yung chatbot marketing. So, ayan. Yung next naman is yung advanced skills. Marketing. Sobrang dami pong klase ng marketing. Yung social media marketing, meron pang mga downlines yan or meron pang mga subcategories yan. Meron ding email marketing. Yan. So, marketing is very, very broad. Tapos meron din tayo tinatawag na search engine optimization. Yun yung ano, yun yung pinaparank mo yung website mo. 'Pag halimbawa nagse-search ka sa Google, 'pag tinype mo yung isang bagay or may tanong ka, ano yung unang-unang website na lalabas? Yun yung tinatawag
Mm-hmm.
na search engine optimization.
Mm.
Sales funnel, ito yung mga nagko-collect naman ng mga email na meron kang landing page or website, tapos nag-o-offer ka ng service or nag-o-offer ka ng free content, ta's iko-collect mo yung email or ah i-redirect ka na dun sa mismo sa product for you to buy. Yan. Tas copywriting, another thing. Yung copywriting naman is yung making sure na yung mga text na nakikita nyo sa sponsored ads ni Facebook, that's copywriting. A short version of it, it's ad copywriting. Tas copywriting din na tinatawag is yung mga emails. Sa atin kasi sa Filipinos, hindi uso kasi yung emails eh. Yung email list
Mm-hmm.
or newsletters. Pero in the US, that's very uso for them. So, that's also copywriting. And then, yan, chatbot creation. Na-mention na to kanina. So,
Right.
ayan. Yan yung mga skills na pwede nyong i-tap online. And I started out, another technique that I can share with you guys is that you can sell per skill. Ako dati
Mm-hmm.
nagbebenta ako product research. I charge $30 for that. Sorry, 50. $50 for 30 items. So, and ano yun, output based ulit. So,
Mm-hmm.
for 30 items, $50 na kaagad yun. So, kung weekly ka, may $200 ka na. Eh, minsan, natatapos ako 30 minutes lang. Depende sa criteria. So, ayan. Tapos, syempre, pwede mo ding ibenta yung content creation ko. Since nasa content creation ako. Halimbawa, gusto kong mag-setup ng templates for Klaviyo or setup ng template for newsletters or MailChimp, another separate bayad yun. So, ako, mas gusto ko yung gano'n. Parang sa karpentero, di ba, merong tinatawag na arawan at saka pakyawan. Mas gusto ko yung pakyawan kasi mas malaki yung ano, mas malaki yung bayad niya for me. Kasi walang restriction ng oras eh. Tatanungin ko lang kung anong deadline yan. Tapos ayun na. Sineset ko yung expectation na under-deliver dun sa expectation pero over-deliver when it comes to delivering. Yan.
Ayan,
Ay, go.
yes. Question lang din, dear. So, medyo yung mga skills niyan, medyo quite advanced din yung mga skills, no? Like, or ako personally, I don't have a lot of the skills. So, but pwede naman natin siyang aralin, di ba? But siguro yung isa sa mga tinatanong din ng mga tao is, do you have to be like a college graduate? You have to hold a degree, or can a high school graduate start also their, you know,
Ay,
work from?
yes.
Hmm?
Oo. Kahit wala po kayong ano, kahit wala po kayong degree, you don't even need certificates. You just need to position yourself in such a way that you can deliver what is being asked of you. So, wag po
Mm.
kayong pumosisyon ng expert tapos i-outsource niyo po, ha? Wag po gano'n. So, dun po tayo sa
Lagot ka sa clients. Mhm.
dun po tayo sa tama, in such a way wherein you can really deliver the output that is being requested of you. So, and it's through self-discovery that you can really discover what fits and what doesn't fit. So, it's very important for you to take action, ha? Kasi ano eh, hindi mo talaga, pwede namin sabihin sa'yo na ito yung mga skills na ano, in demand and high paying. Pero, hindi mo naman gusto. Parang ano yan, sabi nga ni Sir John the Legend Pagulayan, para kang may putay diyan na may buffet table ka, tapos tinikman mo lahat ta's 'di mo naman ia-apply, 'di mo rin ma-master. Wala ring sense. Nag-aksaya ka din ng ano, nag-aksaya ka din ng time for that.
Mhm.
So, it's okay to start na wala ka pang skill sa una. That's okay. We all started from scratch talaga. Although yung iba naman kasi na galing na ng corporate, na yun na talaga yung skills nila and they don't really want to shift to another skill. Siyempre hindi mo naman tatawagin na newbie na yun. Kasi may ano na siya, may credentials na to
Right,
back up eh.
right, right.
So yun,
True.
pwede na silang mag-demand ng preferred rate nila based dun sa experience nila. Pero kung if totally tipong wala ka talagang experience for that, so start ka muna dun sa ano, start ka muna with what you have, with the experience that you have. And if in any case wala po kayong experience, you have to gain it by acquiring that skill, learning that skill,
Mhm.
and you can only gain confidence when you actually take action and do it for yourself.
Right.
Wala pong pinanganak na expert, mga ma'am, sir. Wala pong gano'n. Wala pong God like agad na pinanganak, wala pong gano'n. Puwede pong talented ka, puwede pong very very good at, ah, really taking action on what you want. Pero you have to start somewhere. And fear is
Right,
always gonna be a limiting belief for you. Then,
right,
think about if you have no fear, what will you achieve? Kasi ako
right.
talaga nung nag-work from home ako, sinabi ko sa sarili ko na alam ko na yung interview na yun, hindi ako papasa pero alam na I felt it in my gut wherein I'll be successful in this. And true enough, ayan, success na.
Yes. Sige, I think yung next na i-share mo is yung mga technical requirements, like yung sa mga technology, yung mga connection, right?
Yes, yung share ko ngayon is yung mga technicalities na. Ayan. Hold on lang.
So si Maki How, meron bang, while waiting for the slides of Maki,
Huwag
si
niyo akong
Maki How,
tatanungin sa mga technicalities ha, wala akong alam diyan, sorry. Basta ang alam ko kailangan ko ng i3 pataas, okey na ako do'n, bahala kayo diyan. Sorry,
Ayan.
hindi niyo ako maasahan diyan.
So,
Pero
equipment.
guys,
kailangan ba college graduate ng
hindi
yung
no, hindi. So guys, alam niyo yung mga members namin ng Makihaw, these are people na currently employed. Mga employed yung mga to. Mga ka-work natin to, guys, mostly mga tiga HSBC ganyan, Cap 1. So yan. Hello guys. Magandang gabi sa inyo. So ngayon we just received good news na dalawa na naman na friends natin from Cap 1 is nakakuha ng part-time for data entry. So, congratulations. Bukas ko na i-announce kung sino yung mga yon. Bala kayo dyan. So,
Parang ano parang
yun nga.
may para sa Tambiolo.
Oo, bala kayo dyan. Hindi kayo nanonood. Bala kayo. Pero,
Magpa-surprise si Maki How.
oo, alam mo guys, alam mo,
Alright,
cheers,
going
totoo lang. yung something ano yung pag-effort lang na paggawa-gawa ng banner dito, grabe. Hindi ako marunong mag-Canva dati pero dahil dito natuto ako, mga ganyan. Ayan. So yun lang, hindi naman kailangan ng college grad, okay? So kahit high school grad, ganyan, pwede yan. Kasi ako hindi rin ako college grad eh. So alam mo yon. Pero wag ka dahil sa effort, di ba? Sooner or later, matatawag na rin ako manager, high school, hindi nakatapos ng college, di ba? So, ganun. So, dito kasi is labanan talaga is yung output. Alam mo yun, hindi yung palakasan kay manager, ganito, ganyan, yan. Hindi. Walang ganun dito. Walang politika
Wala,
dito.
wala.
Output yan lagi. Hindi mo kailangan dumikit kung kani-kanino. Charot. Wala ka pinapatamaan ha.
Ayun,
Go,
ayun.
Maki.
Eh, hugot.
Okay.
For
Right. And
equipment,
siguro
syempre unang-una internet. Ay, sorry, go.
Mhm.
I mean, ano lang, so siguro I think one thing I picked up from what you ladies mentioned is that dito nga hindi kailangan na college graduate and hindi mo kailangan maging expert ka agad, di ba? Kasi you can self-learn, di ba? And continuous train
Yes.
yourself with acquiring new skills. Yun, so
Mhm.
dati si Maki hindi marunong mag-Canva and now marunong na siya. Yun. Sige, Maki, thank you.
Yes. For the equipment, syempre unang-una yung internet, then Mbps or higher. Tapos may mga newbies na question na, ay, Miss Mappy, wala pa po akong internet, di pa po ako nakakapagpakabit. Pwede po ba akong maki-hotspot sa cellphone? Pwede po. Especially kung halimbawa kung data entry lang yung gagawin or non-voice,
Yes.
pwede. Pero it's not advisable. Short term lang siya. So once na nag-earn na po kayo from work from home or freelancing, please invest po tayo sa internet ha. Ah, and then yes, have backup kasi ako may backup ako. Sinigpay ko na po si Sky kasi ilang beses na po ako na nawawala ng internet dito. So, lumipat na po ako sa Converge. So, if you're going to ask me kung sino po yung
Converge. Converge.
magandang internet provider, for me si Converge.
Me
And
too. Dapat binabayaran tayo ni
set ko lang,
Converge.
correct. Oy, set ko lang yung expectation din. Kasi yung Converge might not be available for you or ubos na yung slots. Ask nyo, unang-una pong ninyong tatanungin kung malakas ba yung signal or maganda yung, kung mabilis ba yung internet connection is kapitbahay niyo po. Ha? Huwag niyo po kaming tanungin sa online Filipino freelancers. Please lang po. Kapitbahay niyo po muna. Tanungin niyo po kung kung mabilis ba yung internet service provider niyo. Kasi, parati po siyang tinatanong. So, feel free to search, use the search button po. Tapos of course,
Ay, nangyari, nawala yata si Maki.
Yeah. I think so.
Wait. Baka nagkaloko sa ano niya, sa internet. Ano yung kinakain mo, Maki?
Ay, nakikita mo ba ako? Oh my God.
But, hindi,
Kumakain
ayun
ako,
sa
Cheers.
tanong kita. Pero yung mga natin, hindi nila tayo nakikita.
Hmm.
Ayan na si Maki, naputol daw siya. Ayan. Okay. So, ayun, Maki dear. So, ano daw yung mga ano natin? Ano muna? Yung mga technical requirements. So, nakikita ka na ng ating mga viewers. Hello, Maki. Ano yung kinakain mo? I-share mo na daw yan sa mga viewers natin.
Guys, you want? Try this, Silvanas. First Baker Silvanas. Ang sarap niya. It's only 200 pesos. 15, binili ko to sa Abad's Corner. Charot. Guys, Silvanas. Gusto niya? Gutom na ako eh, sorry. So, nawawala na yung mga kasama ko. Ako,
sorry, nalobot ako.
Nandito ako.
I'm so sorry.
Hello.
Sorry, nalobat ako. Share screen lang ulit ako. Hindi ko na i-plug. Hindi ko na, I'm so sorry.
Na-reveal Napa-reveal tuloy si Maki ng kinakain niya.
Guys, mag-heads up lang ako at 11 I need to sorry
Sige
kasi
lang.
meron akong kailangan tapusin na work.
No
Mm.
worries.
Sure.
Guys, thank
So,
you.
ayun. Going back. Specs. Yung specs po natin is Ryzen 3 or Ryzen 5 or higher. I5 or higher. Kasi yung you'd be you'll be using heavy web-based na tools kasi. So it's if
Mm-hmm.
you're going for a long term na if you're looking at it as at a longer perspective for working from home or freelancing, please invest in a good computer. Pwede pong second hand. Meron din po akong makakilala
Mm-hmm.
na nag-start sila sa computer shop lang. So, not so sure kung applicable na siya ngayon kasi naka-pandemic tayo. Pero yes, meron pong nag-start ng naka ano lang sila, naka computer shop and then nung nakapag-ipon na sila para dun sa sarili nilang equipment, that's the time na syempre nag-work from home na sila. It's not advisable din na sa computer shop ka lang nagwo-work or you're borrowing someone else's PC kasi you also need to protect the data privacy
Mm-hmm.
ng client mo.
Right.
And you don't want to expose them for external factors that you have in your home or your work environment. Ayan. Ayan, sabi ni Renel, sabi niya, just to add dun sa specs, mas maganda kung naka-SSD yung laptop nyo para mabilis yung boot up. In addition, kung medyo budget tight ka, kahit Pentium Gold na processor, panalo na yan for entry level. So, i3 8th gen, mas mabilis siya sa i5 or 7th gen. So, depende sa generation ng CPU na bibilhin nyo. And minsan, depende rin siya sa skill na gagamitin mo. For video editing, talagang kailangan pang malakasan yung computer mo or PC mo kasi yung rendering niyan mabigat. Mabigat siya dun sa specs mo. So, you really have to invest in that. And then, ano ko lang din po na if in case na may budget kayo, pwede kayong magpa-build ng PC. Kasi yung sa akin, pinabuild ko lang. Pinabuild ko lang yung PC ko specifically for working from home. So, pwede po yun. Yung headset, kahit not necessarily noise cancelling, basta po naririnig po kayo on the other line, pwede na po yun.
Mm-hmm.
And then for camera, yes, optional po siya. So kung wala po kayong camera sa PC nyo, okay lang po yun. Pwede nyo pong gamitin yung cellphone nyo po as a camera. May app po siya for PC para ikabit siya. Tapos magagamit nyo na siya as a camera. So, ayun lang. Ayun lang yung ano. For those na nasa mga bundok tapos may mga aso, may mga pato, may mga manok, ah, oo, kasi may mga concerns sila gano'n, eh, yung may tumitilaok sa sa background. 'Pag gano'n, app lang po na Kris, may mga gumagamit ng gano'n or, 'pag calls hindi siya talaga advisable. Pero 'pag interview, if you really want this, you're not gonna have any excuses. Kung gusto niyo punta muna po kayo sa banyo, dun niyo muna kausapin, ayan. So, dun niyo muna kausapin, may echo, pero at least walang walang tunog ng walang tunog ng manok on the background, gano'n. So, ayun lang.
Right, right.
Mapi, yung mga
Ayun.
slides mo, available ba yan para sa mga members ng OFF?
Alright,
Yes,
super great.
I will share this yung link so that you guys have access to this.
Sige, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So siguro yung next, so na-discuss na natin na and na nga ni Mappy yung mga requirements. So basic skills na requirements, even the advanced skills na po pwede mong i-offer sa possible clients mo. And yung mga technical requirements, di ba? So I guess ngayon yung tanong ng mga tao is, ano ba yung mga work from home opportunities that are available right now? So, yun, nabanggit mo rin natin na medyo challenging din ngayon dahil ang dami nang nag-work from home. But what are the opportunities that are available? Kasi yung mga voice, na-mention yung voice, tapos meron bang yung mga data encoding lang, mga
And
ganun. Yun.
Mm. Na-mention ko na siya kanina, yung
Oh.
basics, technical, and advanced skills. So, all of
Mhm.
them are available to you. You just have to make sure that you know your target market or your target audience and the clients you have in your mind the perfect client that you want to serve. Ako,
Mm,
since yung unang experience ko kasi is e-commerce. So, the bulk of my clients are really e-commerce owners. And everything, yung skills ko revolve around that.
mm,
And then, for people na nagsasabi na mahirap makapasok ngayon, of course, we're not gonna lie, yes. Mas mahirap makapasok ngayon times two. But think about it. Since all of the people right now is working from home, times two din yung opportunity for you to reach out to them and make it to a point that you add value to your life. Working
mm,
from home and freelancing is not about you. It's about providing the service that you to make their lives easier. So, hindi po ito paganda ng resume. Hindi rin po ito padamihan ng skills. Ano siya, making a difference into your clients' lives and building a legacy and building a branding surrounded in making their business grow and
right,
make the Filipinos world class. We're world class service providers na talaga kahit naman noon pa
right, right.
from the OFWs that we have. But
Mm,
now more than ever that we are always preferred in terms of virtual assistants, not because we are cheap, ha? It's because with the service that we provide.
Guys, in
Hey,
short,
kudos,
mahalin nyo ang inyong
kudos.
trabaho, okay? Mahalin nyo ang mga client. Treat them as your family. Yun yun. Yun lagi sinasabi sa akin ng friend ko. Again, si JC. Guys, message nyo po si JC kung kailangan nyo ng tulong. Lagot ako dito mamaya kay JC. Hello,
So,
JC. I love you.
so,
Yan. So, guys,
wag,
mahalin nyo yung mga client nyo. So, treat them as your family, okay? So, wag laging way-way. Hindi uso dito yung para-paraan, okay? So, yun lang.
thank you, thank you. So, yan, very, very, powerful message then to everyone out there who would like to enter this particular industry. So, it's not about, yun nga, gusto ko yung mga sinabi nyo na hindi pwedeng para-paraan, hindi, it's not about like pagandahan ng resume or padamihan ng skills, but it's really about adding value to the clients, diba? And helping them build brands for themselves and treat them and love them as your family. So, thank you. So, ngayon naman, pwede ba tayong mag-usap about ano naman, mga kaperahan naman dyan. So,
Ayan,
diba,
magandang
uh,
pag-usapan yan.
Ayan ang gusto ng mga
Pinag-controversial.
yan. Okay. Buksan nyo
yes,
ang inyong
kasi
mga tenga. Hmm.
sinabi niyo nga, di ba, minsan pwede mong maraming clients, ganyan-ganyan, tapos in dollars nga yung yung kinikita. So, siguro yung range, can you share with us, ladies, kung ano yung range ng pwedeng income ng someone working from home?
Ako, I've hit the six digits within this year. Pero hindi siya
Mm,
six digits in such a way na six digits akong uma-earn ng in a monthly basis. Although yes, merong nag-earn ng six digits on a monthly basis. Um, Again, it's dependent on my needs. Wala po akong anak, wala po akong balak na magkaanak. So, for me, sobra-sobra po yan. Siksik-lik-lik po yan. Yung pong
mm,
two digits. And dati po, I'll give you the rates that I have when I was working in the BPO and in the corporate. My basic is around 27,000. At and then meron din akong local employment ngayon na sa mga 35,000. And I'm
mm,
earning if not 30% or 40% more than that. So you just have to you prove your worth to
right.
yourself. And when I say self-worth, it only applies to you, ha? So kapag sinabi ko po yung rate ko po
Yes.
sa inyo,
Hindi
hindi
po
po,
ibig sabihin sa inyo.
it only applies to me. And hindi po ako yung tipo ah, ng tao na ifo-force ko po sa inyo yung self-worth ko. At the end of the
Mm-hmm,
day, we all have definitions of self-worth and it only applies to you. You don't really force other people to
right.
go that path. mainly because not everyone is your market. That's the thing. Kasi may scarcity mindset kasi na tinatawag eh. Yung sasabihin na, wag mong babaan yung rate mo kasi naapektuhan
Correct.
ako. Anong kinalaman ni ate sa'yo? Anong kinalaman ni kuya
Mm.
sa'yo? So, it just simply means na that person is not your market. And thankfully, wala naman ako na-encounter na gano'n, na client na sinabihan ako na mataas yung rate ko for what I do or mataas yung rate ko for my nationality. I don't negotiate. Pag binigyan ko sila ng rate, that's just it. Pwede silang mag-suggest kung pwede sa ganong amount. Pero 'pag meron na
Thank
silang
you.
side comment na gano'n, hindi na ako nakikipag-negotiate pa. I just walk away with dignity and 'wag po tayong patola mga ate, kuya. Please lang po, 'wag po tayong patola. Kung hindi ka afford, eh, hindi ka afford. That's just it. Just say, "No, okay.
Right.
Thank you. Bye." Ayun lang, thank you. Next. Ayun lang. And working from home and freelancing, wala pong perfect model for rates. Ha? Wala pong perfect talaga. Kahit po sa BPO and sa corporate. Kaya nga po bawal i-disclose yung rate
Yes.
eh sa BPO and sa corporate eh. Sabihin sa'yo ng HR, confidential information yan. Why? It's because, kakainggitan eh, silipan tayo eh. Di po ganon, ha? So, you are empowered to set your own rates naman. You're empowered to set your own rates, but you have to find the balance wherein you're not hurting the market din. If a certain skill, let's say for example, yung certain skills na yun, yung standard rate is, let's say for example lang to, $3 per hour, then set it as $3 per hour. So,
Mhm.
although I can't blame people, we can't blame people for accepting lower than that. It's because, andun yung desperation eh. But, as,
Is- or
along
siguro,
the way,
I'm sorry siguro it's not about the desperation. Sorry siguro ito yung mga tao na they grab it kasi pasimula pa lang 'tong mga taong 'to. That's why they're alam mo yun, they're taking the rate na mababa sa $3. Alam mo yun? So ako hands down ako sa mga tao to na they're taking the opportunity to learn to earn as well na okay muna sila sa $3 and then if you want I mean sa rate lower than $3 and then if you want to get more well pwede ka namang mag-request if you
Mhm.
did a great job, something like that. Kasi ako, to be honest, I started at $3 as a cold caller for 3 months. Yes, I was earning $3. Okay, so my client alam mo yun,
That's
nakita
per
siguro
hour,
niya yung
ha?
effort.
Hindi siya per month,
Yes,
man.
I started $3 per hour as a cold caller. I'm working 8 hours as a cold caller, taking calls. But these are not inbound calls. Okay? Siguro ang calls ko sa isang araw, it's around 20 lang for an entire 8 hour shift. So I'm paid for ano. So relax pa din. Relax ka pa din. So my client is meron siyang may initiative siya to give me a pay increase. So I've been with
Right.
him for a year and 17 days to be exact. Tapos na-increase na niya ako ng 3 beses. Okay? So,
Mhm.
ganun sila eh. Ganun yung mga Americans. Siguro, if talagang napunta ka din sa isang maayos na client na hindi scammer, at the same time, nakikita niya yung hard work mo, ibibigay talaga niya sa'yo lahat eh, to at least keep you, na alam niyang, oh, okay ng taong to. Okay? So, ibibigay ka niya kahit hindi ka manghingi. So, yun yung take ko doon. So, yung rate ko is, of course, this is something that I can't disclose then right now. So, pero ang take ko kasi is mas okay siya compared dun sa sweldo ko from HSBC and Capital One. So we have our members right now from Makihaw. Ito yung mga na-refer namin na recently lang ay nag-start na as mga data entry na na specialist. So ang minimum dito offer sa kanila is $3. These are nag-start pa lang So ito mga to is part-timers lang itong mga to. So they're still gaining an experience. So sooner or later, I know, pag napakita ng mga taong to, yung galing nila, which I know talaga magagaling sila, they will, alam mo yun, offered more than $3. So, yun yung ano ko doon take ko doon.
mm,
Thank
Ano
you.
talaga 'tong
Um,
rates kasi
so
talaga, eh,
siguro ako
controversial
din,
talaga siya. Sige, cheers, go.
Uy,
I'm just
grabe
Sorry.
naman
gonna
to si
share.
Pakoy. Wow, thank you. Asa si Pakoy? Mr. Asa si Pakoy? Thank you so much for your comment.
Poy Castro.
Hi.
So thank you for that comment. So I guess ang napulot ko from what you both mentioned is yun nga, so eventually you have to assess your self-worth, diba? So
Mhm.
either and what rate might apply to me might not be applicable to anyone else. And then ano pa ba? Um yun then you could also start with a smaller rate muna, but eventually as your client would see the value in what you do for them, and at the same time the more skills that you can also acquire, so you have more leverage then to ask for a pay raise, di ba? So pwede din na in 1 year, kagaya ng experience ni Maki, is you could experience also getting more than one pay increases, which is sa atin nun, sa
Oh,
ating industriya, once
Oo.
lang
exactly.
or minsan wala pa, 'di ba? So,
Every 6 months pa yun, depende pa yun sa TL mo, depende pa sa manager yan.
Depende pa sa performance mo, depende pa sa budget, o di ba?
Diyos
Ganon.
ko, day. Tsaka ano guys, share ko lang din na if in any case, kasi ano eh, this is very rampant din na if you encounter any emotional abuse for your client, please feel
Hmm.
free to walk away. You are empowered to do that. Don't let
Right.
anyone tell you what you can't and what you cannot do. Kaya po tayo nagwo-work from home because we don't want any stress. We don't want, and pardon the French here, we don't want any shit. We don't want to take shit from other people. We don't want to take shit from our own family and our own friends. So, sino ba sila? Wag po kayong matakot sa client nyo because they are humans like you. Kumakain, they also take a dump,
Mhm.
but they're not allowed to take a dump on you. Maybe they
Eh,
are stressed, pero kapag rampant na to the point na binebelittle ka, it's a no for me talaga. Kahit sa ano, you'd be able to open your eyes when you work from home and freelance, and you will see the difference for yourself when you work from home and freelance from the office environment, BPO, and the corporate environment, because you get to call the shots, and that's what I love about this industry. Di mo ako pwedeng ganyanin. Pwede. I can walk away. And
right,
may mga clients
right,
ako na na-frustrate sila na sabi niya ano daw, sabi niya, share ko lang yung experience ko. Sabi niya, I know you think as Americans are cash cows because we pay
mm,
you in dollars, but I work hard for that money. And ang
right,
sagot ko lang sa kanya, I don't know where you got that generalization, but I'd like you
right,
to know that I've been working with multiple clients, and I'd like you to know that the rate is fair. You have access to that. You have access to my output. And if you feel that is not fair and you're not getting the value that I provide you, let's just end this right now. Tapos nagano siya, nag-sorry siya sa akin. Kasi, saan yung galing yun? Tapos sabi ko, I don't appreciate you blaming me for the things that I do not have control of.
right. Thank you. So,
guys,
ako actually,
search here sa may singit lang ako. It's important din guys, the Google ko. Na ikot ko ang Google ng lahat ng ng continents ng mundo natin is how to manage your boss. It's really important, okay? Kapag nag-work ka as an VA or an executive assistant, wag tayong balat sibuyas, okay? We need to understand that our bosses are busy. Busy yung mga araw ng mga yan, and do not expect na nabibigyan ka ng instructions or coaching or yung masasanay ka na if may ginawa kang mabuti is papalakpakan ka ng mga nasa tabi mo or makaka-receive ka ng recognition. Walang ganun dito Wala. So, kasi why? Because once you are an EA or BA, you need to accept to yourself na ikaw ay isang magaling. Na hindi na kailangang i-remind sa'yo ng boss mo na magaling ka because dapat alam mo na yon sa sarili mo from the very start. Okay? So, wag mag-expect na if ikaw yung tao na gusto mo lagi na may coaching ka or gusto mo lagi na recognize yung mga hard work mo, this is not for you. Okay? Dito dapat hindi ka balat sibuyas, Hindi ka pikon, hindi ka sensitive, i-take mo lahat ng criticism. Importante yan, ha? Take mo yung criticism and i-correct mo kung ano yung pagkakamali mo. Okay?
All
Ano,
right.
add ko lang dun sa sinabi ni Maki. If, let's say, for example, you are someone who thrives in a positive encouragement environment, yun yung sinasabi ni
Mm.
Maki. Na if you're someone who loves to be praised for the work that you do, you can solicit you can solicit naman from your client. Ako, ganon. Not for, oh, ay,
Grabe, ako kasi
marami
wala
na
akong lakas
tayo,
loob.
techniques
Turuan
yan,
mo
mga
nga ako.
techniques yan. Sabihin mo lang, ano,
Turuan mo.
hey, we've been working for 3 months now, and I'd like to say that I'm very happy working with you, and I'm confident to say that I was able to add value to your business. I just want to confirm if you're happy working with me. I want to have feedback. So, solicit din ngayon ng feedback. Kasi, that's the time that you are able to confirm if meron ba kang difference yung ginagawa mo sa business nila.
Right.
So,
Alam mo, I
pwede.
did that. Girl, I did that like 10 times. Tapos yung pinakalas ko is yung year-end sana. Year-end eh. So, nag 1 year ako. I want to get his feedback sana. Wali talaga. Kasi sinabi niya sa akin na I don't need to tell you that you're good. Kasi dapat alam mo na yung sa sarili mo, yun ang sabi niya sa akin. Pero there's one thing na nag-prove sa akin na, okay, I'm doing great pala talaga. Because he sent me an
That already
invitation, meeting
confirms it.
invitation. Yun, he sent me a meeting invitation. Etong boss ko, he has employees in the United States, ha. So, ako lang nag-iisa dito sa Pilipinas. So, yung isang invitation niya sa akin for meeting, nilagyan niya ng title, Call with my favorite employee. So, para
Wow.
matawagin ka na favorite employee, 'di ba? So shinare ko din 'yun eh sa Facebook ko. Oh my God, nagpaiyak talaga ako no. Parang yung pagtitiis ko ng ilang months, nagpaiyak talaga ako sa corner. Ang arte, charot. Pero totoo. Kasi doon na, ay okay. Doon ko na-prove sa sarili ko, alam mo, ipapa-frame ko ngayon eh. Kasi from time to time, pag medyo nawawala ako sa motivation ko, yun yung lagi kong tinitingnan. Yung message sa akin ng boss ko. Ay, ako, favorite ako neto, ganun. So, yun lang.
Tsaka ano naman, tsaka kung hindi ka nila bet, sisikpayin ka na nila
Mm.
1 week lang. One
Correct.
week, or ano, or 1 month. Hindi ka naabot ng 3 months. So, dun pa lang, sa longevity pa lang nung work relationship nyo, you can confirm that you're doing a good job. But you can always solicit feedback from them. That's also for your own development, to make sure that you gauge your skills and you're growing with them.
Exactly. Alright, so yun si Miss Ezra ulit. So sabi naman niya baliktad daw siya. So siya yung nag-cheer sa client niya. So actually that's something also that you can encourage, 'di ba? Na parang minsan like Mappy mentioned earlier, yung mga clients nga, they're also just human beings. So may mga times din that they feel down, sometimes they feel na parang their business is not doing good, doing well. So yun, as an employee and as someone who cares for your client because you want to have that long-term relationship with them, then yun, tama lang din that you have to cheer your client up every now and then or every once in a while. Okay? So, let's see.
And guys, for all of us who are watching right now, if you really like this content, let us know. Comment
Mm.
down below, and we can definitely schedule another session with you guys. Kailangan lang namin na na i-realign yung schedules namin, because we have tons of content that we could provide you. Let's say, for example, yung resume, cover letter, or even interviews. And these are really, when I teach kasi very very detailed kasi ako. So if you
Mm-hmm.
feel that you want to have a follow-up session with us, let us know in the comment section below, and we'll definitely make it happen. So free naman, that's the thing when working from home and freelancing. It either you can pay for the skill that you want to learn, or you use time as a currency to gain
Mm-hmm.
that skill and take action. Time
Right.
is the most precious thing in the world. It's even more precious than money. Money can be replicated. It could be duplicated. It could be an output from the work that you provide, but time can never be replicated. And we'd like to thank you guys for staying with us. So
Mm-hmm.
with our webinar.
Right.
Mm.
So, any final messages? So, yun na ba yung final message mo, Mappy? Or do you have any final words for our viewers or for those who would be watching this also later on?
Uh,
Sino ba? Maki
okay.
Mapi. Is it with a P or with
Ayun.
a K?
Kasi, sige, unahin na natin
Charot.
si Maki. Unahin na natin si Maki. Kasi,
Oo,
I
so
don't know
guys,
if I...
11, nag-alarm na, tumunog na yung alarm ko. So guys, ito lang ha. So since nasabi ko na yung gusto kong sabihin kanina, ulitin ko lang to. For those who want to join Maki Help, because I'm receiving request naman now while we're here. So guys, if you have what it takes, if you know how to follow instructions, if you are resourceful, if you are efficient, go. We will approve your request. Okay? But if you think you're not, you don't have what it takes to be a member of Maki Help, please cancel your request or wag na mag-send sa amin ng request because we will not be able to accommodate you. Our time is limited. We also have work, we have our personal life as well. So hindi namin kakayanin yung mga medyo madami pang tanong. Pero kung ikaw is willing kang sumunod, mag-follow instructions, basic lang naman like instructions. Email your gantabal na yan and then send an email. If we ask you to revise your CV, you need to revise your CV in Canva. Mga ganun lang naman yung sinasabi namin, okay? So, yun lang guys. So, Makihaw is not an agency. We are not recruiters, okay? We are not charging any fees. We're not charging clients fees or applicants fees or any fees. Wala po kaming charge. Kawang-gawa lang po to. We are paying it forward. Shout out to my co-admins, Mayan and JC. Thank you so much for your hard work and efforts, okay? So we are just a bridge between clients and worthy workers. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat and good night.
Thank
Ako,
Alis na
you.
talaga ako.
ang masashare ko lang sa inyo guys, we are just instruments, and I'd
Mm.
like you all to know that we are not so different from you. When
Mhm.
Off asked me to be a admin, it was because I didn't have any hidden agenda. I just wanted to give back the value
Correct.
that I've learned from Off, and all of the things that I've learned from there, for free. And at the same time, uh, we don't want to break the cycle of giving. I'm giving all of this information because it can never be taken away from you. And if we have touched your lives and we have changed your lives, and I'm very,
Yeah.
the greatest, alam ko magiging Miss Universe yung sagot ko na to. It's so cliche.
Right.
Pero I really appreciate people who are sending me messages. I may not be able to reply to you all. Yung meron nagsabi sa akin na, Miss Mappy, may work na po and natutulungan ko na po yung family ko and meron na rin po
Wow.
mentor under me. That is my greatest achievement aside dun
Correct.
sa mga naging outreach po namin na project or donation project from off. Hands
Ah,
down.
cheers next time. Meron din akong request sa inyo kasi just in case we will have meron tong like a second session
Follow.
for this
Right.
one. Meron din akong mga i-refer sa inyo na magbibigay din ng magandang, alam mo yun, mag-share din mga experiences nila and expertise nila about this, ano. So, yun, hello JC, hello Mayan, Miss Shane, and
Ay,
Mr. Michael. Hello, binenta ko na sila.
maghanda-handa na daw kayo. Hindi
Maghanda-handa na
naman
po kayo. Pinapasa.
kasi may mga
Yes.
susunod na questions pa to. So,
Mm-hmm.
once again, I want to thank you, lovely and very empowering women. So, sobrang, ayun, nakikita niyo naman sa comments ng mga viewers na that they really enjoyed and that they really learned a lot from this particular session. So, tumagal man tayo ng 2 hours, actually more than 2 hours na, but the people have stayed with us because they found value. And I really appreciate you for agreeing and accepting my invitation to share your knowledge and expertise din dito. So, super duper thank you. And siguro ako yung final message ko na lang din. So whatever it is that we do, so whether we're working from the normal corporate setup, diba? Or we are working from home and at the same time, or we are off W. So again, I'd like to share two Bible verses lang din for us to be guided by. So I'd like to first share First Corinthians 10:31. So whatever you do, so do it all for the glory of God, 'di ba?
Yes.
So yan. And because again, if we all realize and we all recognize that at what the purpose that we are here on earth is to really give glory to God. Then kung ano man yung ginagawa natin, whether work from home, whether it again working in the regular setup, talagang i-bless yan ni God. And alam ko marami din sa atin ngayon ang medyo, syempre, we cannot blame the Filipinos for worrying about their future, diba? So, lalo na yung 7.3 million Filipinos nga who have lost their jobs, diba? So, I'd like to also go ahead and share this other Bible verse, which is very, very popular also. So, in Matthew 6:33, so, seek you first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. So, thank you so much. We hope that you have learned a lot, and we look forward to seeing you in the next session. Finally na lang, so please follow ang ating mga guests, the lovely women that we have. So please follow, tama ba? On Facebook at Matthew
Ah,
Rebadomia, right? And
wala
if
po
you
akong page. Personal Facebook page ko lang po. And I make it to a point to drop value bombs. So, please, you can follow me. Just don't send me private messages po. Please lang po. Lahat po ng content nasa online Filipino freelancers na ko.
right.
Join po kaya dan.
Yes, so welcome naman, no? So I'm also part of online Filipino freelancer. So thank you. Ang dami ko ding nabili ko yung ano ko doon. Marami din ako natututunan at marami din ako nakuha. Nakabili ako ng laptop table. Off. So yeah, na murang-murang laptop table. And of course, please also follow Miss Maki Fernandez. Maki Hernandez rather. So on Facebook at Maki Hernandez and yung Maki How na
Yes.
community. So again, ilang beses niya yung sinabi kanina, you guys are welcome if you know how to follow instructions and if you know how to persevere and you are resourceful, then very much welcome kayo. So yun, sa Maki How. Alright? And then of course, finally, for me, please follow me on Twitter and Instagram at CheersMan
Para
for
may
Proof.
Twitter.
Yes,
Mga
so
titas na po kami. Cheers! Ano ba yan? Very millennials, ha?
Hindi, ano lang din, bago lang din tayo dyan sa ano. Because, di ba nga, so social media is very, ano ngayon, it's a very powerful tool for us to be able to reach as many people that we can add value to. So, yon. So, and also, please follow and like this Facebook page, so at the CheersMan. And also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, youtube.com, Cheers to Life 29. So,
Share ko
yun. So,
mamamaya po yung link after this live. Share ko yung link ng slides.
Thank
yes.
you.
Thank you so much,
Welcome.
everyone. Sobrang thank you to my wonderful, lovely guests. So we look forward to. I definitely look forward to having you again in future webinars and live sessions. So again, we can continue this advocacy of helping and adding value to other people. So God bless the two of you more. So Maki, thank you for extending. Alam ko may shift ka na. So yun.
It's okay.
And thank you everyone for joining us and for watching. So have a
Thank you.
blessed
Thank you,
rest of the day.
guys. Mappy,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Cheers. Thank you. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
guys. Bye-bye.